I was flying over the Alaskan wilderness when everything went horribly wrong. Our plane crash landed deep in the forest, thousands of blocks from the nearest civilization, and to make matters worse, a devastating winter storm is forecast to arrive in just a few days. Before it hits me though, I'll need to salvage whatever survived the crash, secure a reliable source of food, and build a fortified shelter strong enough to keep me alive until rescue arrives. But before I could worry about rescue, I have to survive day 1. It appears like we have crash landed in the middle of Alaska. I'm not sure what ended up happening. We might have hit something in the sky. I'm not sure. But I cannot be spending any time waiting around. I need to hurry up. I need to scavenge up anything I can find in this plane to help me survive a little bit longer. I hear some fire crackling to my left, so I'm gonna have to hurry up. I don't know how long this plane is actually going to be here for. Okay, we have a chest here. We have some clothing and a little bit of food and some tools. That is going to be a massive help to start out with. And we actually have a lot of wool here as well. That'll be able to get us a bed to make the nights so much easier. And back here we do have another chest. We have an iron ingot, another like a chest plate, some more food, and then a bone. A bone could be useful if I need to start my own fields or something. I need to make sure that there is nothing else in the back of this plane. That just kind of attaches itself in over there. And up here, it does not look like we really have anything to do with. So let's just head our way back up to the front of the plane. I'm gonna need to get up here. Let's just place down some blocks really quick to kind of just make a staircase. And then I need to figure out if there is anything else that I can scavenge up in here. Here is another chest. We have, okay, the rest of a full set of leather gear, some more tools, and a little bit of rotten flesh if we need the food. Might as well throw those on. Feel a little bit safer. And let's keep looking around and see if there is anything else in here. This must be the cockpit right here, which this looks like it is totally trashed. Okay. And down here, we have like the belly of the plane. This will be a good area to kind of like hide out, I guess. It seems kind of safe. You know, we have a roof overhead. That is mostly everything we're gonna need, but there is something a little bit more important to me right now, and that is I need to get a few goals. And my goals are I'm gonna have to find a water source, a good food source, and I'm gonna have to find some shelter. Or actually, I'm probably gonna have to create some shelter. I'm not gonna be able to find some because I don't know if this plane's gonna be here the whole time, so I kind of want to make my own little safety. So I guess let's just get started. Let's go around, collect up some wood so we can make like a little structure for some shelter. I'm gonna have to come up here, probably just gonna cut down one of these trees. I have an axe, which is really useful to find out of the plane. I'm pretty sure if I just cut this down, we do have somewhat of realistic animations, so it did cut down the entire tree. Let's do that again. We're gonna need honestly quite a bit of it. And oh my goodness, is that a chicken? If I had seeds, I would so capture you. I don't. I'll come back if I can ever find some. My main goal right now is I just need to get shelter. I have food and I do have a little bit of water, so shelter is just number one. I have to get that done. There we go. There we go. There's a big tree coming down. We now have a bunch of wood. This should work to get ourselves a shelter going. And oh my goodness, the chicken dropped an egg. We are so gonna steal this. There's also some cows here too. This is so good. And honestly, in this little space right here, I think we're gonna just kind of put up a base. Let's throw up a log. We're just gonna do just basically something to just get the roof over my head. Let's grab some dirt. Let's just throw some more of these down. I don't know how tall it's gonna be yet. Throw down a block and then throw down some more of these logs. Same thing right here. This is probably going to be the top of the teepee. It's not gonna be very big at all. There we go. It's not much, but it's something, I guess. It's kind of a little bit bigger than I wanted though, so we're gonna cut down these front 2 blocks. I don't want it so big. I just want it to be big enough to kind of be able to hold me and all my belongings until I get rescued. And on this back wall here, we're just gonna take some planks, fill this in so it's a little bit safer. Right here, all of this, just fill it in like so, and then we're gonna need some lighting in here so we don't have to worry about any mob spawns. And there we go. It's not much, but it does get the trick done. I'm definitely gonna have to go over here and collect, I think, yeah, right there I saw a sheep, but I need to go collect some wool to make a bed because it is already setting. There we go. We have 3 pieces. Let's go over here. Let's just kind of settle into our little base right here. We're gonna make our first crafting table, and our axe is almost already broken, which is fine, I guess. But let's just make a bed, 3 logs, and 3 pieces of wool. There we go. We can now sleep through the night. And before the first night comes upon us, I would like to get some stone so we can get some lighting in here. I see some right over here. It'll be really easy to grab. grab, let's just head over. I think all I'm gonna grab is like 8 pieces or 12 pieces, because 8 for a furnace, and then, you know, 3 for another pickaxe. And it's already getting nighttime. Let's get the furnace made, and let's get that pickaxe made, and then it's nighttime, so let's just go to sleep. Okay, and there we go. I guess we could say goal number 1, shelter, is completely finished. Now, goal number 2 is I kind of want to fix my whole food situation. And now, obviously, there are some animals right there, but I don't have anything to expand them, so I'm gonna have to go exploring, and hopefully I can find some, like, sweet berries or literally anything in the forest. And speaking of it, I literally walked, like, you can see the plane right there. I'm pretty sure my house is, yeah, it's right there. We walked right over this hill, and there's a bunch of sweet berries right here. We need to get these picked so I can get a little farm of them growing at my, like, camp area. Look at that, we already have 19. We're just gonna go back and get all of these growing around our little camp, and I guess that would probably be a temporary fix for my whole food situation. Obviously, it's not gonna be, like, a full one for, like, ever, but it'll be something. I want something that's actually going to keep me satiated. And actually, look at that over there. There are a few more berries. We're gonna come over here, pick those. There's also pumpkins, which I really wish I could pick, but they don't really give you food. They obviously you can make pumpkin pie, but you need sugar, I'm pretty sure. And I don't really think Alaska has any sugar. Now, I could be wrong with that. Don't prove me wrong here, but I don't want to figure that out. Oh my goodness. Oh, we already took some damage from the sweet berries. That's the one bad part about them, is they do that. There we go. We now have a good food source, or a temporary good food source. We have a lot of berries planted here. They just need to start growing, and I'm a little bit hungry, so let's eat 1 baked potato and 1 cookie. We need to make sure we do not eat this carrot, because I really want to get that planted so we can gather up some animals. Like that animal right there. I would like pigs if I can. That would be a really good food source, which honestly, I don't even see. Actually, I don't have any water right now. I was gonna say we should get it growing, but I don't really have any water. You know, that's kind of one of my goals. I am gonna have to figure that out somehow, and I don't know if the best way is gonna be exploring, or if we want to go caving and see if we can find something underground. I have no idea what's gonna be below us. I guess though, let's go mining. We have a food source. Let's just kind of stick around here. I want to get some cobblestone, just kind of mine up some things like that, at least until this food source is going pretty well and I can actually get food from it. I would also kind of like to empty up my inventory, so let's just make up a few more planks. We're gonna need 2 chests, and then we can place them down right here. With how this is set up, I really can't put them there because of then they won't open, because that's a full block. But I don't need half of this stuff. It can just kind of all go in there. I could make an iron shovel, but there's really no point in doing that. And then this wooden pickaxe, we're gonna throw it in there just for the little bit of extra fuel. And then, you know what, we're gonna throw a log in there, because I would like to get some charcoal for some torches. I would like to light up my little shelter, and just having them so it's not so dark as I'm gonna be exploring underground will be really, really nice. There we go. I have a stick in here, and we can craft our first set of torches. Throw down one of those in there. Honestly, that's probably good for now. And let's just go get to exploring. I want to find an area where I can kind of just dig down and see what I can find. I'm thinking back here on just the back half of the plane. You're just gonna dig into the side of the cliff right here. I think we're just gonna make a little pit stop right here. Dig into the side of the wall. Okay, I did not expect to find a cave. I'm kind of scared to explore that though. Ooh, there's some coal. This is gonna be really useful. We'll be able to smelt up so much stuff with it, and obviously the torches are gonna be a really, really nice bonus. This coal vein is never ending. We're already up to 36 pieces, and it just keeps going up. I guess I'm not complaining, because the less of times I have to find different veins and mine it, the happier I am. Here we go. The entire vein, and we got 43 pieces. I take it back. The vein is still going down here. I just missed some of it before. 46 pieces. No, 47 actually. I was wrong. Okay, copper, as much as I hate it normally, I feel like it might be kind of smart to grab some of this. It doesn't always have the best tools. It's better than stone, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to go down in the caves, because I do not have a lot of food. And for that matter, not a lot of good food either. I do see some iron down here though. That's good. We're also gonna mine up a little bit more of this coal. I would like to get to a stack, and I'll probably call it good there, which we're up to 61, 62, 63. Okay, there's one more piece right here. Perfect. There we go. We are up to a stack of coal. I do see some more iron up here. This is good. It was literally 1 piece. Okay, there is this vein though right behind me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared to kind of keep exploring through this cave. This looks like it brings us right back to the surface, so I don't have to worry about that. And up that way, I see a creeper, so we're gonna kind of just ignore that. We're gonna go continue mining down over here. And then that also kind of means that we're just gonna block that up just a little bit, so nothing can get up here. At least I think. Yeah, nothing should be able to get up here. We can kind of just look over, and if we ever need, we're safe up here. I guess let's just continue bringing this staircase down and see what else we can find. My goodness, I actually found a vein of iron here. How big is this though? 3 pieces, actually 4, but my pickaxe broke, blocks. I gotta go back up to the surface. Honestly, I think I kind of want to make the upgrade to the iron pickaxe. So let's throw some coal in here. I actually do want to make a few more torches while that cooks. We're gonna make, I think, 8 more, because why not? It's 32 more torches. That's good enough. And then the other thing I want to do is make a second furnace and throw that down right there. We can kind of get some copper going as well. And looks like it's getting nighttime again. I need to be really careful here because I do not know what comes out at nighttime. There could be some bears. There could be a lot of stuff. So let's just go to sleep. Now, before I go exploring again down in the cave, I do want all of this to finish up. I could probably make a little bit better gear, a little bit better tools. It's just going to be really, really useful. Also, that mountain over there looks insane. I do see some iron up there. I might have to go collect some of that. But for now, I don't want to really leave the plane by too much because I feel like if I'm going to get rescued, that's what's going to be spotted because of, there's just a lot of trees missing here because a giant plane hit here. We do have a little bit of stuff done. Let's grab some of the iron. Let's grab the copper. First thing, obviously, with the iron, you gotta make an iron shield. And then we're going to make an iron pickaxe as well. But I kind of need some sticks. There we go. We got an iron pickaxe. And then I want to make some better armor as well. I guess while we're waiting, we can kind of go around and pick some sweet berries to see how this food source is gonna work. Just gonna break through some of the leaves here, just like so. Oh my goodness, they damaged me so much. This little farm here seems really small, but I got so many sweet berries from it. Oh my goodness. We're gonna eat as many of these as we can, get back up to max hunger, and I kind of want to expand it again. So right here, we're just gonna add an extra little line, and maybe one right there, and then right over here as well. We're gonna throw in 2 more lines like so, and maybe a third one as well. And now it should be big enough. Maybe throw in some right there. I can eat the rest of them. Now, once all of these are actually grown, I will be really good on food, or I guess temporary food, because this stuff does not give enough hunger and saturation. It's just not worth it. And with the iron and copper we got, I want to make an iron chest plate so I feel a little bit safer. Then we're gonna make an copper set of pants. And honestly, we might just leave the other 2. We look really spiffy now with all the different colors we have on. We have our iron pickaxe. We don't really need that extra iron ingot. We're gonna keep everything else on us though. And I guess let's just go exploring. Let's do one final picking of everything so we have the food, and let's go see what we can find in that cave. I think I want to save the baked potatoes in case of emergency because they're gonna be way better than the sweet berries or the cookies. I think I'm just gonna keep digging down. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything, but if I get down to like Y11, I think that's where iron spawns most frequently. So that's my main goal. I'm just trying to get down basically to anywhere where I think it's gonna work a little bit better than these higher levels. And it looks like we have kind of stumbled upon a cave here. I do see some water down there. I'm kind of low-key scared. I think I'm just gonna hop in there though. What is the worst that could happen? Let's just go for it. Fall down into the water. Gotta be really careful. Looks like there are some glow squids down here. And oh my goodness, there is a spider assaulting me. Please go away. There is a creeper. Oh, no. Nope. Shield up. Okay. If I did not have a shield there, that would have ended so much worse. I do see some iron right there though. That is something I'm really, really wanting. I guess zombies are kind of useful for now because they do drop rotten flesh, and that is some food. Let's grab all of this iron though. This is the stuff that I really need. This is what is going to help me survive over the next 100 days while I wait for a rescue. There's actually quite a bit of this here. I see like 2 veins down there, plus this vein that I'm mining right now. And this one's actually not bad. I think it's a 5 vein. 6 actually. I take that back. I don't know how I'm going to get down here to grab these though. And then I gotta be really, really careful around these ones because these are right next to lava. And I just heard footsteps, so I'm scared. I don't know if it's a creeper or not. Oh my goodness. This was on, the iron was on some gravel. And if I was stepping on that when that broke, I would have fallen and probably died. That just shows how careful I need to be here. Just one more piece and then we should be able to leave right next to the lava. Honestly, I feel like I should really get a water bucket. So let's kind of just like dig into the wall, set up a little base, get a furnace down, cook up some of that, and then I could go get some water. We're gonna throw down a torch so we can see, and then let's just make a quick crafting table, and let's craft the furnace so we can get everything cooking. We don't need a lot of room. This is definitely plenty. There we go. We got 6 cooked up. That's all we need, really, honestly. And then we're gonna craft up the bucket. Ooh, should I craft 2? No, I think we're just gonna do 1. I know if I ever find any source of water, which there's one right here. This is perfect. Easy to grab. It's so perfect. Now, I feel a heck of a lot safer with that now. Also, we found some more iron. Do not mind if I do. I will happily be grabbing all of this. I'm not really seeing anything. Ooh, a geoid actually. I love these. These are some of my favorite things in Minecraft. I love those. They look so good, but that is not my main concern right now. My main concern is just surviving for the next 100 days. Just like this, iron is so important. It's quickly grab some of this up. And then looking down here, I see some diamonds over there. I see some more over there. Oh my goodness, there's actually quite a few diamonds. This is really, really good news. I apologize, by the way. You guys probably can't see too much. Mr. Zombie, please go away. I hear so many. Okay, there is a bunch of stuff running at me. And a skeleton. Nope, we're running. I hear 2 skeletons, 3 skeletons. We just gotta go. They do so much damage. They do so much damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are safe. We got ourselves blocked in. We are on 3 hearts. I think we're gonna eat a few sweet berries, and then we're gonna have to eat the baked potatoes. I suppose I should probably eat some of the cookies first, just to be safe, because we have a very limited food. We're gonna eat one of the baked potatoes. That's gonna give me some really good saturation. That'll get me healed up really quickly. Never mind, it actually only gave me like a heart. Actually, at least it did better than the normal cookies. And there goes our last cookie. We are down to 2 baked potatoes and 8 rotten flesh. So this is kind of worrisome. We're gonna eat a rotten flesh. I know we get hunger, but I kind of just want to eat it. I feel like it's better than eating a baked potato. We're gonna be very careful. We're gonna break some of these actually, because if we could get a seed, that would be huge. Maybe be really careful. There is a skeleton shooting at me. Let's just deal with everything else first. Let's get our deep slate. Place that down just like so, and then I want to kind of come out here. I saw a skeleton straight ahead of me right there, and he has an enchanted bow. We're gonna get our axe out and then crit him once, crit him a second time, and then run back into safety really quickly. Perfect. There goes 1, but there are like 3 or 4 of them. I'm gonna run out here again and then crit him. Okay, you guys aren't that bad when you have only like 1 at a time. We're gonna put this back into our offhand. There is actually, I don't know if they dropped any bones. They did drop a few. I'm up to 2, and I want to make sure I mine all of the grass. I can farm that for, you know, some food. And I don't know if there's actually any normal grass in the forest. I haven't seen any when I was like, you know, existing up there. So we're just gonna kind of run around, break a bunch of this stuff down, and now we gotta deal with the zombie because he decides he wants to get in our way. And then I see 2 more skeletons actually. Oh my, 3 more skeletons. Okay, nope, we are running. I hear thunder. This is not good. We're gonna eat baked potato, and then we're gonna eat a piece of rotten flesh. Okay, we are back up to max hunger. Let's quickly break out of here. We're gonna have to grab our shield out just for safety. And then I swear I heard a skeleton. Where did they go? Okay, there's 1 right here. Put up our shield, wait for him to hit, and then I hit him once, and then I hit him once more. And then there's 1 of them, but there were 3. I don't see any of them around here. Let's just quickly try and mine up these diamonds. How many do we got here? 1, 2. Okay, unfortunately, it only looks like a 2 vein, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna grab a few of these torches, and then we're just gonna run. I see some more over here, and a lot more skeletons. Oh my goodness. Just gotta hold up my shield and jump towards him, and then he can't do that much. Never mind. I think I hear some more. I thought I heard another one after this one even. Okay, we're gonna make a little bit of a retreat. We need to put down the crafting table. 2 sticks. Actually, we're gonna do only 1 stick. We're gonna make an iron sword. I was gonna do diamond, but then I decided that's probably not the best idea. Let's quickly grab this. We don't actually even have an axe. I need to craft up one of those again. So 2 sticks, and then I guess all we have is stone, so that's what we're gonna have to use. And I'm down to 2 rotten flesh. I feel like I just gotta get out of here and come back down when I have a little bit more food. Let's do that. Remember, I came from this direction. Hopefully there's nothing that's wanting to stand in my way and stop me from going back up. I'm not gonna lie, this hunger with running is not going all that well. Just out of the cave, I'm pretty sure is right up here. Just hopefully there's no skeletons between me and there. There are a lot of zombies right here. We're just gonna swim up. I don't exactly remember where it was. It's somewhere right there. We're just gonna start placing down some water buckets and scaling the side of the cliff here. I don't think zombies can swim. At least that's what I'm really hoping for. And if I learn that they can swim, that's not gonna be good. I think I might cry if I just see some zombies start swimming up here. I'm gonna quickly go in F5, figure out where my staircase is. It's right above me, so I just gotta grab the water bucket and slowly move it up a few blocks. Grab water just like so, and there we go. Now we should be able to make it back to the surface. I have 1 baked potato left. I'm glad it came up when I did. And it actually looks like quite a bit of the berries are done. We just need to very carefully walk down the center, come back on this side. I had a few drop over here. Now we can actually eat these and be happy with our fruits. There, we took a little bit of damage picking everything, but that's okay. We're up to 47 sweet berries. I am pretty happy with that. Now that we actually have a water bucket, we are going to get a farm started. So we're gonna come down here, go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably throw it down right there. And now if we could get a hoe, that'll do all of that, majority of that, and most of that. So we're gonna quickly come up here and craft one of those up. I do not need this wooden sword anymore. I'm just gonna throw it out, and then we're just gonna go through. Oh, apparently I need a shovel to shovel that instead before I can hoe it. We have quite a bit of iron. We're just gonna grab this we're gonna throw the rest of the iron that I have in here. We now have an iron shovel. And then 1, 2... Actually, I feel like it's probably gonna be easier if I just, like, placed a block. Actually, wait, no, I have to do it this way. Actually, it'd be easier if I just broke it and then replace it. What am I doing? Here we go. The last block. And now all the podzol is changed out, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there is one more here. And now everything is changed out. So now we can go around, get all of this hoed. I don't know if one hoe is going to be enough with all the coarse dirt here, because I got to click all of those blocks twice to bring it to normal dirt and then the coarse dirt, which, okay, we should be able to do it. At least that's my hopes. I might have to start, like, you know, shoveling some of it and then, you know, breaking it like I did with the podzol. But if I don't have to, it would be really nice. And of course, I'm missing 5 blocks. I have to make a whole new thing for 5 blocks. But let's get everything that I have so far planted. I have a bunch of seeds here. I also forgot to hoe 2 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's out of range. These have got to be moved. The only reason those are being watered is because of the rain. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything here should be good. And I think I had some carrots in here. And while I'm here as well, might as well craft up another stone hoe. I should have made a copper one right away to start out with. And there we go. Everything is hoed. I can't believe, I don't know how I did it, but I forgot to grab the carrot when I came up here. I would like to get this planted in. This is my only carrot, so if anything comes over here and stomps on it, I might cry. I think while we wait for all of that to cook up, we are going to go collect some more wood so we can make a little shed right here for some animals. I also kind of want to get those expanding. Wait, did I not have a carrot? Where did my carrot go? Wait, maybe I just didn't plant it yet. I think that's what I was going to do. Never mind. Where is my carrot? It's not planted there, and it's not in the chest either. Oh my goodness, I just didn't see it. It's right there. And it's completely fine. I thought I lost it. Let's grab some of these bones though. Let's get some of these, like, cooked up, I guess, or grown. I'm gonna want a few of these. I want to get a bunch of pigs because that's gonna be a way better food source than you know, not having pigs. I have 17 carrots now. We're gonna plant them all because I want them to just keep going, and then whenever I need them, I'll just gonna come grab some, and then I can use them to breed the pigs. I should also be probably picking all of these because I do want to go back down in the mines. I saw a bunch more diamonds on there that I do want to grab. It's just I kind of need a good amount of food, especially when it comes to sweet berries, because sweet berries kind of suck. They give no saturation, so they don't really heal you that much. And oh my gosh, picking them is so annoying. Honestly, I'm thinking I'm not going to go down unless I have 2 full stacks of sweet berries again, which these go incredibly quick, which will not take us very long at all. We're already at a stack in 40. And then let's go collect the wood, like I said, for a little structure right here. I'm going to just kind of run into the forest a little bit and see what I can find. Oh, there's a sheep here. I'll come back for you in a little bit. Just for now, I need to get some wood so I can build a shelter right here. We're just going to chop that tree down. Hopefully most of the logs come down. There we go. We have a stack in 33. Honestly, I think that's all we're going to need. Maybe if there's one, like, small tree, I can grab that. Like, right there. I see a small tree. Cut that down, and that should be good. And then for the size of this, I don't know how big I want to go. I'm going to go, like, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So we're gonna go here and then move this up here. I don't want it quite that far back. And it looks like it's getting dark out. We're gonna quickly go to sleep to kind of get rid of the rain, make sure we're safe from any mob spawning and all of the sorts. And then for the rest of this, I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be about that big, and then, you know, obviously connected in there. I feel like this should be pushed back a block though. We're gonna do that. We're gonna push it back 1 more. I need to break this block. I need to get my inventory actually sorted to how I like it. And then these are also gonna have to come back 1 block as well. And then we're also gonna probably need some spruce planks. Let's grab those and let's just kind of get to work on this. I have a crafting table here. We're gonna throw it down. You need quite a few planks, and then we're gonna need some slabs. I'm just gonna make a bunch of them. We could probably use them for something else as well. And then for this, it's literally just gonna be going up like so. Actually, I need to be able to connect it in. Here we go. There's one side. Then we just kind of run it along, if I can actually place them, just so it's over top. I went 1 block too far, and then I need to connect in this backside. And then obviously all of this is gonna have to get filled in. We're just gonna do it with the spruce because it's the easiest block for me to access right now. I could do diorite, but then I kind of have to break up the plane. I don't really want to do that, so I think we're just gonna stick with the wood. Get all of this placed in, and then let's take a step back and see how this looks. I really like that actually. We just need you know, a few things. Grab a few planks. We're gonna patch up the back wall, and then we need some fences and fence gates. So come back to the crafting table. We're gonna need quite a few more spruce planks, and then obviously, since we're making fence gates and fences, we need sticks, and we're gonna make the fence gates first. I just want to do 2 of them. That should be plenty. And then we're going to throw, actually, I think it's like this, and then sticks in the center for those. Okay, perfect. We're going to connect that in. That's going to have to be broken down though, so it can be connected. Same thing right here. Connect that in. Then we're going to do a fence gate right there. I guess we didn't need to because I want it to look even. Then we're going to connect that all the way up. We're probably going to throw another fence gate on this side just so we have another entrance. And there we go. We have a little shelter now. I could also probably live in there, but I'm going to use this for some sort of animals. I don't know if I want to do pigs. I see one down there, or if I want to do some sheep. I did see some back there as well. I think what we're going to do is let all of this grow. We're going to go on a slight adventure out into the forest somewhere. Hopefully find something. Maybe we can find some more wheat or something along those lines, because I see some pigs over there, but I feel like wheat's going to be better. The wool I can use for, like, you know, kind of warmth, and mutton is also a pretty good food. So that's probably what my plan is. Before my little adventure though, I do want to run around and pick all of these just very carefully, because this really sucks to do. I don't know why they make it so hard to just walk in between these and pick them. You know, maybe if I actually lift them up a block, maybe that would be better. So maybe if I put them all 1 block higher than me, I could just look in a straight line and pick them all. Or maybe not. I don't know. Just a few more plants here, and then we're gonna go on our little exploration mission. There we go. We have 3 stacks, actually. That's pretty insane. And let's just go run through the forest. Let's see what we can all find. Right now, all I'm seeing is just a bunch of snow. Oh, I actually found another animal. That's kind of nice. But yeah, all I'm seeing is just a bunch of snow and a bunch of trees. This is probably what it's all going to be like. I'm just kind of hoping I can find like some sort of civilization so I can get something to help me out a little bit. Like if I could just find like a cabin in the woods or just something like that, it'll help so much. And speaking of, look what I have found. I actually see civilization. We have found a village. I'm gonna come down here. He looks to be working away with his cauldrons. Don't mind me, guys. Ooh, there's actually beds. I'm good on beds though. I do not need to get one. Do you guys have anything that could be of use to me? Oh, wait, this actually probably has a brewing stand, which I do want. This poor guy though is stuck in his house, so if anything, I'm actually helping them. He was stuck in his house and now he isn't anymore, so we're doing some good deeds. Oh, wait, there's actually wheat too here. Do not mind if I do. I will just borrow this. I will return it before I leave. A lot of their wheat is just kind of getting under snow now. There was some over there. Here's another pile. I also do see a fountain. That kind of looks really wonderful. And what do we have over here? Is that a potato? Wait, hold up. Oh my gosh, it actually is. We got ourselves a potato. There is a pig if I ever want one, and I just fell into the composter. That was not what I meant to do. I see some more wheat up here. I will come back for you, Mr. Pig. Don't you worry. I have 29 hay bales. That is probably good enough for me. I don't really think there's anything. Actually, I see a few more hay bales up there. But other than that, I don't really see anything else that I'm wanting to get from here. There's just one final stack of hay bales, which I will happily be taking. Here we go. 38 hay bales, and it kind of looks like the sun is starting to set. So I want to hurry back, make sure I'm back in time so I'm safe and not having to worry about anything. Oh my gosh, there's a cat. I want to tame you, but there's no water nearby, and I can't get any fish without that. I was heading back, and I just accidentally broke I don't know what this is called, a leaf trying to get through, and the leaf was an oak leaf. So I just got an oak sapling. That's actually huge if I ever want to like build something. We now have a whole extra wood type. I did not know bees lived here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know where the plane is though. It's getting kind of dark out though, so I need to hurry. There it is. There's the plane. That means my house is right over there, which is so perfect. This is actually a really good thing. I have this potato. I want to get that planted. I want to make sure it's far away from any blocks or any mobs can fall onto it though, because I do not want that getting broken. And it looks like some of our carrots are actually starting to come up. I'm starting to see the orange pixels there. Anyways, my inventory is kind of full. I want to get the oak sapling planted, but everything else I don't really need on me, so it's just gonna go in here. Besides the hay bales, I'm gonna want those. I want to go capture a sheep. And now I actually have no idea where I want to plant the sapling. I'm going to just kind of run over here and place it probably along the trees, like right there. Perfect. And I would like to go mining again. I need some more diamonds. I saw a bunch down there, and I really want them. I'm kind of being greedy. But before I do that, I want to higher my chances of actually being found out here if, you know, the giant plane isn't enough. So we are going to build a giant sign somewhere. So we are going to probably have to cook up a bunch of cobblestone. I'm going to want stone slabs. It'll really kind of stand out here. Actually, while we wait for that to, you know, smelt, we are going to go see if we can find any sheep. I'm pretty sure I saw like 2 of them back here somewhere. Granted, now I don't know if I'll be able to find them now that I want to find them. I don't know where they went. I should have to listen for some sheep noises. I hear an Enderman. That is not what I want to hear though. I heard one of them. I think he's somewhere up here. Okay, there he is. Yeah, I thought I heard one. Let me grab some wheat, and then you can come with me. We're gonna break that so you don't accidentally damage yourself, and then just follow me all the way back home. I'll even make you a nice little staircase going up the cliffside, and then with the little fence gate we added on the side, we can just walk him in here. Perfect. There is sheep number 1. Now, I don't know where the other one went. Let's just go run around. I'm gonna go kind of this direction and see if it'll appear somewhere. I wish there was like a call to call all like sheep to you or something like that, because I don't remember where he was. I thought they were close to get... Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Come here. Okay, I heard a sheep. I don't know if it was the same one, or where is he? Are you... Oh, you're stuck in here. Okay, you are a different sheep. Come with me. If anything, I am saving you, and I'm giving you a wonderful home. Just keep coming. Do not stomp on my crops, please. We're gonna open this gate, and then let's just all walk in here. Perfect. And now we have 2 sheep. We can breed them, and then we'll shortly have an army of them. I guess that means that I could probably go underground and go farming. Or not farming, I meant to say mining, but let's craft a little bit of bread so we have a little bit of a better source of food. Let's take a stack of oak logs with us. We don't need that. We do need all of this. And let's just go on an exploration mission. I guess it's not... Actually, wait, no. I almost forgot. We were going to do that sign. We have 26 stone. I do want some iron because I want to make a stone cutter. And then if we just throw those in there, we can make a bunch of those. And then we're going to make an SOS sign. And I've never done letters before, so we're going to see how this turns out. We're just going to start winging it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And I feel like 1 and then... Wait, maybe it should be 2 and then over. And then if we go in free cam... Actually, wait, that doesn't look that bad. Maybe I should make this one longer, though. I actually really like how that turned out. And then the O is going to be really easy. It's just a giant circle. Or what you can make for a circle, I guess. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably maybe 7. And then just kind of connect it in so it's even. Got an S. And then we have an O. And then we're going to need to make another S. And I'm just going to copy that one over there. So it was 4, 3, 3, 2, and 4. Easy enough. Just kind of come down here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I think it was 1, 2, 3. And then it was 2. No, it was 4, 3, 3, 2. I need more slabs though, so let's quickly go up and see what else is smelted. There we go, 18. That should be plenty. It's only 1 letter left. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there we go. If we take a step back, we have a giant SOS sign. Hopefully someone will find that. Here, even to make it a little bit better, in case it's nighttime when they're out looking for us, we're gonna add some torches into it to kind of make it pop out a little more. Before we go down mining, I would like to at least have a second pickaxe because this one might break, and I'm gonna kind of want to collect some cobblestone up just so we have a little bit of extra. Don't need the iron. I have the shield. I think we can go down now. We have a lot of food. I think we're good. Hopefully there's not like 4 skeletons all at once and I can make it out of there alive. And then I'm gonna just kind of drop a water bucket down here so it's easy to come back up and down, and then slowly take this down and make sure I have my shield ready to go. And then, yeah, there is a skeleton right there. Nope. Ignore me. We're just gonna run past you. I should probably light up more of this cave so it's not as deadly every time I come down here. Oh my goodness. I need a few blocks. I need to make this into a staircase. And then what else is here? I see some iron. Do I want to grab a little more iron? I actually don't see a reason not to, besides that there's a skeleton behind me. I do not like the sound of that. And then where is it? It's just straight over here. I don't know where that skeleton is now, though. I need to be careful. There's a zombie here. I should probably deal with him. He's not that bad. He's not like a skeleton, but he can kind of still be annoying. Just gotta hold my shield up until I get close, and then I'll have to take 1 hit, but I think that's it. Good thing about skeletons, though, is that all the bone meal that they give you. I hear another zombie. We're just gonna ignore him, though. We're gonna run down here with our shield out, hold it up, wait for him to shoot, and then crit him out. There we go. And now to run around and collect all those diamonds. I'm actually seeing quite a few. Hello, Mr. Axolotl. I kind of want to bring you home. Oh, there's some diamonds up there as well. I'm gonna have to get up there somehow, though. I don't know. I have a few blocks. Let's use the deep slate and diorite first. Good thing I got up here when I did, because now there is a creeper right below me. Oh my goodness, he was right behind me that entire time. And it looks like we have a 2 vein. Okay, that's not that bad. We're gonna slowly break our way down here. I can't hit him from here yet. 1 more block. Okay, I can hit him. We're gonna hit him once more and then run back again. Okay, there we go. I wanna grab a little bit of lapis in case, you know, the opportunity comes up for us to get an enchanting table, which I don't think it will, but you never know. And oh my goodness, I just got a potato from a zombie. That is insane luck. This diamond is really easy to grab. It's just in the wall. Please be more than 1. And it is not. That's okay. There's some iron next to it. That's like almost as good. Here is a vein. This one actually looks like it'd be a good vein. There's 2, 3. Is this an 8 vein? Wait, that's actually so... never mind. It's a 7 vein. Still, that's really good. I cannot complain about that too much. I see some more diamonds up there and down there. And then, I don't know. Actually, this cave kind of looks like it goes down a little bit farther below me. Also, if I ever need XP, I can always come down here and just with an iron hoe and insta-break all this. Why are there so many zombies? I can just quickly deal with them. They're zombies, not skeletons. The skeleton down there is wanting to pick a fight with me, and I can't really get down to him without using my bucket of axolotl. I think what I'm gonna do, drop that down, pick him back up, eat a little bit more food, place down a torch, and then grab this with my offhand, and I just took so much fall damage. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Run, run, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I need to get into the corner, block myself in, and I need to heal. I need to heal. I can't see anything. I need to place the torch down, and that was really, really close. We're just gonna sit in here, get back up to max HP, and then we'll deal with everything outside. Okay, there we go. We're back up to max. I hear so many mobs out here, though. We're gonna break this one block and kind of hit them from an angle, and now we're gonna place the torch down so we can actually deal with I guess, the spider first, and the skeleton did it for me. I'm gonna deal with the zombie because he's a little bit closer, and then you can't really do much without your friends nearby. Now I want this cobblestone back, so if I ever need to, like, block myself in again, I can easily do it. Speaking of, we're gonna put it in an easier button to hotkey to, and then we're gonna throw our torches back in our offhand so we can actually see something close to us. And down there, okay, I thought that was, no, those are diamonds. I thought it was. I can't actually tell. I think it is a diamond. I think those are also diamonds, which is insane. We're gonna place down a water bucket right here. Mr. Axolotl, no, Mr. Axolotl, no. Okay, you just stay right there. Let me mine the diamonds in peace, and then we can reconvene at a later time. Oh my goodness, there is a shrieker. We need to break that ASAP. Oh gosh, okay. Everything, I do not like that at all. We're just going to ignore that. I'm gonna break this block, see if there are any more. There is at least 1, 2, 3. This is a 3 vein. That's not bad. And I'm really hoping that there's not another shrieker. I see a bunch over there, so we're not gonna go over there. We're gonna just stick to this half of the cave. We're probably gonna, kind of go back up here. And I don't know where my axolotl went. That is kind of worrisome. I'm hoping he just kind of swam to the top up here, which he is not up here. He might have fallen in the lava, which is kind of sad. One skeleton, go away. Thank you. Actually, skeletons aren't that bad. If you just kind of move around, they can't really hit you that much. As I say that, he hits me, but ignore that part. I thought there were more diamonds over here. Here is 1 more vein. And actually, doesn't that mean that there's another one? Yeah, right up there. Thought I remember 2 of them being kind of close together. I think the easiest way to get to these, though, is just kind of place down our water bucket and swim up to them. And then we can place some blocks right below them. I'm so glad that the water was right below me because I would have taken so much damage right there. Place that down. And now we can mine these safely. We are actually genuinely getting stacked on diamonds. I'm up to 25, and I see at least 2 more veins here. This one is a 3, which is, oh, actually a 4. That's not so bad. And then there are some zombies trying to harass me. Go away. Stay back. Last vein of diamonds. Let's see how many are here. I'm assuming it's just the 2 because Minecraft hates me. It is just the 2, which isn't bad. Still have 35 diamonds. Do not mind if I do. Actually, there is another vein right here that I completely missed. And I hear a skeleton, actually. Hold up. Oh my gosh, I'm low. Just run away. We need to regroup, eat some food. Might as well actually grab the bread because this will give us a lot better health regeneration. This is the exact reason why I brought the bread, because it's so much better for like reasons like this. My helmet just broke, so I'm gonna have to craft a new one. I'm being swarmed by zombies. I just killed 3 of them, and now there's 3 more. And there's a 4th coming, actually. Why are there so many of you? I mean, I guess they're at least free XP, which is nice, but ooh, there are some skeletons. Why are you in armor? And then there's also this creeper. Please do not explode. Anything but exploding. Okay, thank you. And then there's 1 more skeleton, which isn't bad. Should be easy to deal with. He actually didn't even hit me. And then 2 more diamonds and I can get out of here. 3 more diamonds and I can get out of here. 4 more diamonds and I can get out of here. That was actually a lot bigger of a vein than I was expecting. I was expecting just the 2. And there's a bunch of skeletons behind me. We're just gonna leave. I hear another one right here. I don't think he can hit me right. Oh, he can definitely hit me right here. Okay, there we go. We are safe. I see some iron. We're gonna grab that and then we're gonna leave. I can see our little water cave just a little bit farther up. Hopefully no creepers decide they want to just like fall on top of me and explode. And I saw an enderman, or I don't know if it was an enderman or a witch. I just saw purple and it was glowing, and I did not want to like really closely look at it in case it's an enderman. And it was actually neither. It was an enchanted bow on a skeleton. Here we go. We're finally back. We can throw everything that we don't need. Lapis, the bones we might use, the potatoes I do want to plant. Well, I got some free armor. If only that was useful. Might as well come down here, get the potato planted. There are some carrots done, so I can go get some pigs if I wanted. wanted. But I'm just gonna expand the garden. And I just swear I saw something moving out here. I don't know what that was though. Anyways, with all of these diamonds, we are going to give ourselves a little bit of some upgrades. We're gonna get, you know, diamond helmet, diamond boots, because those are about to break. Don't really need those anymore. We're just gonna kind of throw them out right back there. Out of mind, or out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? And then we are honestly gonna make some pants as well, because I think I'm just wearing copper pants, which aren't that great. And if I really wanted, I could change out the chest plate, but I don't know. Iron's not that bad. I could give 6, which is the same as the pants, I guess. I don't know. We did get a little bit more iron, so let's get that cooking. And then I kind of want to go breed the animals again. I don't know why I grabbed 2 hay bales. We do not need that much. It's only like 2 animals. We need as many sheep as we can physically get and as soon as possible, because I do not want to keep eating these sweet berries. I think I also kind of want to make a few more diamond tools, like a diamond axe. Our stone one is about to break, so we could probably just throw it out, get a diamond one. That's gonna be way more useful. Don't need that. Just throw that back there. And then do I need anything else? Not really. I think I'm gonna go run through the plane again, see if I can scavenge anything else. And oh my gosh, I just heard a wandering trader. Where are you? Are you like under the wing? Or maybe, I don't know. I heard a wandering trader. I don't know where he is. Okay, I hear a llama. You know, he might actually be on the plane. There might be another survivor. Let me, I don't know how to get up to you. It sounds like you're above me. I'll come up there shortly. Don't you worry. I'm finding my way. What if we just kind of break our way through right here? Have a little staircase going up. And yeah, I actually see him up there. Let's go say hello. See what he has to trade. What do you have? I love your llamas. Ooh, I could trade a hay bale for an emerald. And I can get a birch sapling, which actually, that's probably worth it. We're gonna do that. Let me go grab one of my hay bales. Let me just kind of break out of the plane. We're gonna grab all the hay bales we have. I don't know how many we're gonna trade. I don't want to trade them all. I want to see how many I can get, because I do want that sapling. I don't remember how to get up to him. I think I made a staircase somewhere in here towards the back of the plane. I think just right here. Yep, I can get up, and then he is right here. Come here. Let me trade with you. I only need 5, so can I get 5? Never mind, you just won't let me get 5, so there was no point in me doing that. What can I at least get with 2 emeralds? I can get some small drip leaf, but I don't have any water, so I don't see any point in that. And I could get some logs, but I don't really see any point in that either. I honestly really want to go get some other animals, because these sheep, as great as they are, they're not really keeping up. Can I breed you guys again? I can. Perfect. This is going fantastic. I would like to go get some pigs though, so let's grab these carrots and let's go see if I can find any. I remember seeing some over here. At least there is 1 pig. Let's see if there are any more around. Okay, there's one over there. I'm gonna go to him first, bring him over here, and then grab the other one. Where did he disappear to? He was right there. I swear. I swear I saw him. I guess I'm just gonna run up here. Okay, he's right here. He's just kind of walked away and kind of got hidden away. Come with me, guys. For now, you guys are just gonna have a small little hole, but eventually it'll be upgraded. I don't have a second pen like I do for the sheep, so you guys are just gonna get a hole. Come on, you guys are almost to where I want you. Just come a little bit farther, and right here I'm just gonna make a little 2x2 hole, and you guys can live in here for at least for now. There's 1. Here is the second one. We're just gonna push you in there. Come on, just push a little bit farther, and then I'll feed you both so we can expand the population. Ooh, and it actually looks like some of the wheat is done. Might as well grab that, and I only got 1 seed from that already for real. I guess it's not so bad. I got some wheat. I can make into some bread. Now, I think my next goal, because I got all of that done, we have to kind of finish the last goal. We got the water, we have the shelter, and we have a start to some food sources. I want to expand to it so we can actually have a good food source later down the line. So we're gonna make another thing, basically just like this, maybe just a little bit smaller. Back there, I'm thinking, and we can move those pigs in there. So let's see what kind of goodies we have in the chest. We do have a few more fences, some logs, some spruce planks, and then we're gonna grab our crafting table and bring that a little bit closer to make this easier. I'm just gonna put that up there. Honestly, I kind of want to break all this down though, so it's all on the same level. So let's just get to work with that. There we go. Now we just have to do this. It's gonna be a lot smaller than that one. I think it's just gonna be 3, so we're gonna go 1 and then 1, 2, 3, so just like that. I kind of want to move it over, so that should be 4, so that can go there. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be longer, but not quite as wide, because we don't really have the space for it. And I don't know if I have any slabs. Let's go quickly look before I just craft a bunch of them up. I do have 55, so I'm glad I came and checked. And then it's gonna be the exact same thing as before, just outline going up like this. I kind of really like how that one turned out, so we're gonna do the exact same thing, just until we connect in. And I'm pretty sure that that one is going to be like that, so it actually connects in. And then connect it over the 4 blocks, just like that. And then this side has to be connected in as well. Hopefully we'll have enough slabs, just a few more blocks. There we go. And now we need the fences to connect those in like that. And then obviously back here, we're gonna throw the planks down so we have it nice and even. And then we're gonna need a few more of those. But that wall is done. We're gonna need another 5. So we need 7. Thankfully, we have a bunch of spruce on us and stuff. So let's just craft a bunch of planks, get a few sticks, throw those in the center, I'm pretty sure. And then it's these on the outsides, and we need 7, so perfect. And then we can just place these down. I forgot I need to make a fence gate as well, and I do not have enough sticks. Let's craft up a few more of those. Those go on the outsides, and then those go in the center, and then boom, there we go. We now have an area for our pigs. It's a lot smaller. It's not that great. I like that one a little bit more, probably because it's wider, but it gets the trick done. Let's collect up some carrots now, and let's bring the pigs over there into their new home. Come here, little guys. I have a new mission for all of you. Let me help you guys get out of there a little bit easier. It might be a little bit difficult to get over here with all the terrain, but that's okay. You guys are professionals at parkour. Everybody in. There is all 3. Let me just close the door, and then I can breed you guys, and we can get some more pigs. Also want to go along, and we got all of those pigs in there. A lot of this stuff, or I guess a few of this stuff, not a lot. A few of this stuff is actually grown. I'm gonna get that picked. I think all the extra carrots we're just gonna throw in storage because we have enough to keep them bred, I guess. I do kind of want to breed all of the sheep again though, because I need to get my my population going up. And honestly, I'm thinking we don't know how long we're gonna be here for, so I want to make a better shelter than this. And I'm pretty sure when I was over by the village, there was a lot more of a clear space, so we're gonna head over there, look at that, and then we're probably gonna build something there. But for now, let's just kind of empty out our inventory of things we don't really need. So everything like this, and then I will be back for you guys. I need to go figure out if I want to go build something over there, or maybe do I want to build something here? Yeah, I think I made up my mind. I could put one here, but I don't really want to. I want to go over kind of more towards that village, or I guess I could put one in the side of the cliff here too, but I think I'm gonna do one over by the village. So let's head our way over there. We're probably gonna have to make ourselves a nice path to get back and forth every time. That's a later me problem. I just want to get over there, figure out where I want to like build, and then maybe start that, and then we can make ourselves a path. I think this is the area we're gonna use. I started kind of cleaning everything up, but my shovel did break. We have a decently open area, and honestly, the only other thing we're really missing is nothing. This place is perfect to build in. So I guess let's just start getting something built up over here. I should get a bed. I do see a village right down there. We're just gonna go borrow one, and then this is where we're going to kind of like build in. In this villager house, I actually never looked around. There is a bundle, which is gonna be really, really nice. And then I assume that this house right here should have a bed, which is perfect. And then we're back up here. We might as well throw the bed down. We are gonna use our diamond axe, chop down this tree, get all of that down so we can use more of this space. And then this is going to have to get patched in, fill all of that in so it's perfect. And then there's a little bit of snow we should clean up, but this area will be really good to build a little basin. Actually, honestly, before I start building anything, I kind of want to clean up this space a little bit more. So let's just start making a trail back home. We're just gonna kind of cut our way through these trees with our hoe, so we have a nice straight shot. I don't remember exactly where it was. I just know it's in this general direction. I don't know exactly how to do this path because there's so much snow that it kind of makes it really confusing. We might make it kind of come along the, cliff side right here. And if I had a shovel, then this would be so much easier. And there goes my hoe. This is getting kind of confusing because I want it to be like semi kind of flat, so it's not as much to like go around, but that's kind of a problem because cutting my way through all these trees is not exactly the easiest thing. Kind of opens up a little bit here. We're gonna like kind of expand this just across so we have an easier way to walk across this instead of going down and then back up. And then you can take this. Oh, I see a chicken egg. Do not mind if I do. And then there is a giant ravine right here, which is fine, but I do kind of want to connect it in over to here so we can cross it easier. This connects in right behind our little shelter right here. So if we break through this tree, we might have to remove some of the sweet berries, but if we just break through here, we now have a decent walkway around. I do want to make myself a new diamond shovel just to make clearing up a little bit easier, and I also probably want a diamond pickaxe, but I still have the full iron one, so I feel like I might as well use that one first. And I don't know how or where, but apparently I got a dark oak sapling, so I'm not going to complain about that. If I get a few more of those, I could get a good variety of wood. And oh my goodness, no, one of the sheeps one of the sheeps died. I'm assuming it grew up and then it suffocated right there, which I guess we have our first pieces of meat, so we have a good food source now. Let's get that cooking. We can eat that later. Now let's grab the rest of our wheat, and then we're gonna breed them up again. I'd also kind of like to do the same thing with the other animals, the pigs. I'm pretty sure if the sheep are ready, these ones should also be ready, which they are. Perfect. And then is there anything we can pick? There is some potatoes and a few carrots. Got 2 more wheat seeds. This wheat is not expanding all that fast. Kind of unfortunate, but what do? We got the things we basically need over here. Let's head back over with our newly created path. I might actually kind of clean up some of the snow so it just looks a little bit better. Hopefully I do not break any blocks. I just want to clean this up because it makes the path look more walked on, and that's kind of my goal. This part though is kind of confusing because of how this just ends up working. I don't know why there's just a giant like divot here. I'm just gonna ignore it though, and I'm kind of running out of dirt, so I can't really keep patching this in. So if I come down here is another path I made before. Oh, we got another chicken egg. And if I come down here, I want to break this so it's a little bit easier to make our way through, and I'm pretty sure right here is the path that I made, and there is a sheep on it, which is good news. I think it's this way, and then just kind of follow the cliffside along here, and then it's probably down through here, which I think is correct, and then right around this corner should be the area where I want to build. Now there's a lot of cleaning up that we're gonna have to do. I want to push a lot of this dirt back. I think I just heard that's a goat. I thought it was a llama. And then I also kind of want to clean up some of these trees so we have a little bit of extra space. Let's just get started with the dirt, and then I think we're gonna go back and do the trees. And now we got a lot of that cleaned up. I cut down like 2 trees over here. I got this pushed back. Also, this is really sharp. I kind of want to round this up a little bit, and now we can begin on our house. We're obviously gonna need a lot more spruce wood, but that's a later me problem. Let's just get started with the shell. I don't know how I want this to look. We're just gonna start throwing down some blocks. Let's move that actually over to right there, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want it to be about there, and I want it to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 long, I think. And then we're just going to finish out the shape right here, line those 2 up, and then I know I'm gonna want to do another house somewhere in the side of it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, and then we're just gonna do 3, so right there. And if I connect that in just like that, and okay, now let's just bring these up to however tall I want to bring them. I think for these ones, we're gonna go like 5 tall for now. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need my water bucket so I don't take so much fall damage from jumping down all the time. Actually, I changed my mind a little bit here. We're gonna make this, I did this wrong. That was meant to be 1 longer, but we're gonna make it 1 shorter like that. And then we're gonna bring this up to about, 5 or let's do 5 blocks. I think 5 blocks for 1 story is the correct height. And I keep failing my water bucket clutches. And now that I'm seeing it, this tree right here is gonna be in my way because I'm going to make this look a little bit different. I just need this to be leveled up. I'm gonna hop down here, break down that tree. Please fall. Okay, it did. Perfect. And we get so much more wood, which we do need. And I think that goat just did like a little hop. And I don't know for sure because I wasn't looking at him, but I kind of looked over and he just kind of jumped. And we're gonna need a bunch of stuff. So let's get a crafting table, throw that down. I want some stairs. I don't know. I feel like 5 is too tall. You know what we're gonna do is cut this down all 1 block. And then we're gonna go stair, because I want to kind of make this work a little bit differently. And then we're gonna go up on these blocks to bring it a little bit taller. But then that part of the house is gonna have to be bigger too. We're gonna go an extra like 3 or 4 tall. I feel like this is still a little bit too. Now, actually, if I bring it down 1 more block, it's gonna be, well, it's not gonna be that bad. I feel like that's gonna have to be taller. I am completely winging this house. I have nothing to go off of. I have never made a house like this either as well. So first time for everything. We're gonna see how it turns out. And then we are going to, do I want to make it go 1 block out this way? I don't know. I think we're gonna go up with these ones to the same height, but then all of these are also gonna have to be taller as well. There, I expanded this one up. We're gonna go to that height with the rest of them. I don't know how tall it is actually. Just about there, I guess is what we're gonna say. Hopefully I land the water bucket clutch. That would have been really bad if I didn't. This feels really, really tall. Hopefully it's not that bad. I might take it down a few blocks actually. I don't know. Okay, taking a step back in free cam. This is way too tall. I have to chop all this down like 2 or 3 blocks. And this one also might come down 1, so then this is 1 block shorter. I don't know. It's just really tall right now and I don't like it. We're gonna do that. Everything is gonna be chopped down to this layer. I'm gonna quickly water bucket up here so I can break all of this down. Got it all shrunk down. And let's bring it 4 tall, I think. And okay, I can't play water bucket clutch because that's the staircase. I forgot about that little detail. Now, how does that height look? I think it looks way better. That obviously has got to come back, and then those have to come down. So let's just get right to that, because I can't really visualize how it's going to be without seeing these shorter. These are just 1 blocks. That's not that bad. These ones, I think we're going to chop down 3, though. Now I'm going to have to jump across and water bucket my way up to the top of each one to cut them down 3. 1, 2, 3, and now I just got to do that twice more. Honestly, looking at this, I like that a lot more, but I kind of want to come down 1 more block with each of them. Just kind of unfortunate that I didn't think of that sooner, because now I have to go up each individual tower and break it down 1, but it won't be that bad. Okay, there we go. Now looking at it, I think I like that quite a bit, and I need to decide what do I want to do for the inside of these walls. I think what we're going to do is probably cobblestone. So we're gonna hop down here, head back through the little path they made, and go collect up like 4 or 5, maybe 6 stacks of cobblestone. I actually don't even know if that stuff's gonna be enough. We're just gonna hope that it is, though. Actually, before we go in the mines, there is one thing I gotta do every time I come back, and that is breed up all the sheep. Never mind, I apparently can't because I was not close enough to them. So that probably means I can't do the pigs. We're gonna go try, though. I do see a big XP orb, which is a good bonus. And yeah, I cannot breed them, which is okay. And it does look like our mutton is done cooking, which is a really good sign. I have my 2 iron pickaxes. Let's go down and let's just get to work mining some cobblestone up. I also should probably mine down this oak tree to just kind of increase the amount of saplings we got. Never mind, we just don't get any. That's awesome. Are we serious? We're not gonna get a single oak sapling from this? I'm pretty sure I broke all of them and I did not get a single one. That is so sad. I guess, I mean, it is really unfortunate that we did not get a single sapling from that, but I guess it happens sometimes. So hopefully I think there are some other leaves on here that drop oak saplings. I just don't know which ones they are. Okay, there we go. We got 1 from that. We can plant that down. We are gonna go underground, though. We got our 2 pickaxes. We're gonna go mining. Like I said before, we're probably just gonna go for like 6 stacks, something along those lines. At least, actually, my iron pickaxe is probably gonna break before then, because in the grand scheme of things, iron does not have that much durability. Okay, we did not get as much as I wanted. We only got 4 stacks, but, you know, kind of both my pickaxe broken, so I can't really mine anymore. At least until we get back up to the surface. I'm gonna make a diamond one, but for now, we're just gonna start with the 4 stacks that we have. We can start filling in some walls. Let's quickly just craft up the diamond pickaxe. 2 sticks, 3 diamonds, just like normal. There we go. We also have full diamond tools, actually, which is really, really nice. And a lot of our sheep are grown up, so you know what that means. Everybody come here. I have food for you all, and there's only 4. There's no reason feeding you because there's only 5, and I need even numbers. We're gonna go do the same thing with the pigs as well. Ooh, there's also some stuff here that we should probably pick. There were 2 carrots. None of the potatoes are done, but there is some wheat done. I think these pigs are trying to escape. They might actually. I wonder if they could get out right here. Maybe not. I can, but I don't know if they can because they haven't done it yet, and I feel like they would have. But let's just feed the 2. Let's get another baby pig going in there, and we do not need the rest of these carrots on us. I should probably plant them in the garden, but I really want more wheat. Let's go quickly run back over there. Let's start filling in all of the walls with the 4 stacks of cobblestone we have, where it's definitely not going to be enough, but it's going to be a start. And there's one problem with building the house is there's no sand. I have not found any water yet, so I'm not really going to be able to do any windows. If I want to do windows, it's going to be like fences, and that's not very great for a house in Alaska. I feel like that's going to be really, really cold and kind of not great. But let's just begin filling in the walls. We're going to do probably a 1 window right there, and then probably honestly the same thing right here because this is so short. I did not think this through. It's fine though. We're just gonna kind of wing it, and we're gonna keep bringing this up. Maybe this should go out 2 blocks, but I don't know how to make it go out 2 blocks. I want to do slabs right there. This is gonna be really short. I just realized maybe I want this to be like more of a place for the cows or something. I don't know. We're gonna do the flooring here though, and for this little place, we are going to do a nice 2x2 window. This side is just gonna be a 1x2 window, and then back here we're probably gonna do another 2x2 window, just like we have up there. I do kind of see something with the side of this house though that I do not like. We are gonna try replacing that for a spruce log, and how does that look? I think it looks better, except what we might do is like put some slabs in, and then this is just gonna be like a little area for some animals, at least the bottom half of it. So then this right here, the flooring is gonna be slabs, and then we're gonna need some fences for along the sides, and we can throw in some cows. I'm gonna have to also do the same thing with the wall right here. Take that out and replace it with the spruce log. You know, looking at this more, I feel like it'd make more sense if it was something like this instead to kind of just connect that in. And then we might have to bring this one taller. That's all right. Or maybe we don't actually have to do that. That right there, we're gonna leave. And this, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, this little area, we're definitely gonna make it into like some sort of animal pen. So let's just leave it for now and let's start filling in these walls. I'm also gonna probably want to do a connection somewhere in here, just like that. I think that should be correct. And now we can fill in the rest of this. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of an adjustment. We're gonna do a window right there. All of that's gonna be filled in. And then this is gonna be a door. So door, window, and then wait, how tall is that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how tall that is. So perfect. And then I might as well just run those spruce logs down this side, just like so. Connect it in, chop everything up so it doesn't look so plain. And then we'll just continue filling in the walls. I wanna do a nice 2-wide window like that. That, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. So we're gonna leave that wall. And then this side, we're probably gonna do a nice big 3 window right there. And then on this side, we're gonna do like some smaller windows maybe, just like that. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then on the back side, we're probably just gonna do one big 3x3 window. And there's the walls for the bottom side down here. We take a step back in free cam. I actually do not mind this that much so far. I need to see it with the roof on, and then maybe we'll do something on this side as well. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're down a stack and a half pretty much. So let's just begin with the top floor now. We're gonna do pretty much the same exact things. We're gonna do some windows just like so. For this wall over here, we're going to do, honestly, I think we're gonna do another 3 windows. So really big. And then we're gonna go 1, and I need to drop down here, and then some double windows, but opposite as the bottom floor right below it. And then down here, I think we did double windows on the front. Let's do a big open window on the back. So just like that. And then we have this last wall right here, but I just don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I think this part is all just going to get filled in because it's going to be, oh wait, actually no, there's gonna have to be a wall right here. Or not a wall, I meant a door. And then for this little section, all it's gonna be is just something like this. I think we're gonna just do another 2x2 window, and just like we had right below, except for I did that wrong. I need to break it down like so. And I want to grab all the cobblestone. This stuff is precious. Now, if we take a step back, I am kind of really liking this. This kind of has to be patched in right here. And then this as well is gonna have to get broken out because this is gonna be connected and this is gonna be part of the house. You know what I just realized? You know how I was talking earlier when I was on my way over here that we don't have glass, so we can't really make windows. So can someone please explain to me, why did I make so many spots for windows if I can't even have them? You know what? Maybe I'm gonna go down to the village. Maybe I remember actually seeing a river over there, so we might be able to go collect some. I was right. There is some water down here, and actually I do see some sand right there. That is so perfect. We're gonna go sneak our way over there. It kind of, the forest has kind of lightened up a little bit, lessened. I don't know. Back there, it is a lot more aggressive than it is over here. But that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right now is I need some glass or some sand. And this vein actually does look pretty decent. All I want is like a stack of sand, and that should be plenty for all of the windows I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna lie. Mining sand when there's like ice on top is so nice because I can mine all of this and it's perfectly fine. Like if I wanted, I can mine that, but then it starts you know, kind of coming in here, and I don't want that. So we're already at a stack, but I kind of want a little bit more because I don't want to come back over here if I don't have to. There we go. We got most of this cleaned up. I can't take that off because then it's gonna start flooding in here, and I'd rather not do that. I got, you know, a stack in 43, so that's pretty good. We're gonna head back up to where we were going. Actually, we're gonna have to go back to our first base by the plane so we can get all this smelted. We made it back to the house that we're trying to build up here, but this is not where we need to be. We need to take our like kind of path that we made. It's not like a great path, but it works. But anyways, we need to take it back, go home, get this smelted up. I probably want to see if I can breed the animals as well because I'm starting to run low on sweet berries, and I don't really want to eat them anymore if I don't have to. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost. I don't know if this is the normal way I take. Oh wait, no, it is. This is the path that I made right here. Got our iron done. Let's just throw a stack in there, and then we're probably gonna leave the 43 in the chest in case we want sand for something else. So let's just half that and then throw the other half in there, and then our chest is full. So let's make another one really quickly. We're gonna use 4 logs so we can make 2 more chests, and then we're gonna place it down just on this side, just like the other side. And while that cooks, let's see if we can feed them, which it does not look like we can. That's unfortunate. So I'm assuming it's the same thing with the pigs. What about any of these? There is another carrot we can pick. Let's get that picked. Let's just plant a few more of those. I want to get more of these sweet going. I don't know, let's see. I'm not assuming I can. Yeah, I cannot breed these anymore, unfortunately. That's all right though. The only other thing I can do really while I wait is go collect some stone, which I don't know if I really need more. I feel like I got all the walls in, but can never go wrong with it. So let's just go do that. We're gonna have to be waiting a while anyways. I'm not gonna lie, this goes way quicker with the diamond one, and the extra durability is super, super nice. I actually don't know how long I'm gonna be down here for. I just want to spend a little bit more time mining this so I don't have to later, and I'm kind of just like waiting right now. It's either I come down here and mine, or I just kind of sit there and like twiddle my thumbs as I wait for it to cook up. Here we go. We got 2 stacks, and we are not even close to done with that. I probably could have gotten a third, but I guess it's not that bad. Maybe now that I have spent a little bit more time at home, I can actually breed these guys now, which I can. This is perfect. We're gonna feed 4 of them. Actually, let's just feed the 5th, because why not? And then I need my carrots so we can also breed the pigs. Come here, everyone. I got you guys some food. There we go. We're gonna get 2 more baby pigs, which is perfect. I do not see any of my crops are done though. I also see that my sapling did grow, the second one that I got. So let's try and chop this down and see if we can get... Okay, we got 2 more. That's good. We're gonna do the same thing. Plant 2 more of those down. I kind of want to plant them a little bit farther over so they don't connect to this tree, because it's really annoying if they connect to it. It's so much harder to break them. And it looks like we have a few visitors here. That one does have a spear, which is kind of concerning, but that's okay. We're gonna throw our shield into our offhand, and let's just go try and deal with them. I got some diamond armor now. They can't be that bad, especially when they're all shooting themselves. Why are there so many? There were 5 here. Actually, no, there were 6. Oh, wait. Hold up. I need to step back and eat some food. If I just like stand here, they might shoot each other. How are you guys hitting me? Okay, wait. I need to run. Okay, wait. They are shooting me all in sync, and I do not like that at all. Okay, now run in here while he's reloading. There's one. Deal with this one, and then only 1 more left to go. I don't know how he's hitting me through my shield. I'm not a fan of that though. There we go. We got an ominous bottle and an ominous banner. We might just hang this up in our little house right here, like right there. And then we don't need that, so might as well throw that in there. And the glass is actually done, so we can go get the windows in there. Before we go fill in the windows though, I do want to come up here, grab some of these bones. I want some better food, and you know, these are taking a while. So what we're gonna do, get some bone meal, pick some of these, and then we're just gonna bone meal all of these up and just get a bunch of potatoes so I have a better food source. There we go. We got up to 40. We are going to expand how many we have here though. We don't need that many. I'm gonna put that many down, and then the rest are all going to get smelted up for me to eat. Just throw them in there. I should honestly probably make a smoker, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna take me too long to get all of those done. We might go quickly underground and see if we can mine up some deep slate for our roof for our house though, because this is taking a lot longer than I was anticipating it would. Also, I might be able to feed them, which I can. Everyone come here, gather around. I got food. There we go, 6 pieces. That'll give me 3 more baby sheep. And then the pigs, that means that they can also be bred, so I need to go grab the carrots. I think there's 1 more. No, actually, I got them all. They are all good to go and ready. So now we can go, I guess, mine some cobblestone or some deep slate or just something like that while this cooks up. But honestly, I'm going to just make a little staircase right behind my house, like right here, just so I'm close enough to make sure it actually, you know, does what I need it to do. Also, kind of want to throw the torches in the offhand so we can actually see something. And then we are just going to make a spiral staircase going all the way down to deep slate, and we're gonna get a lot of cobblestone while I'm going down, so I shouldn't have to go collect any more of that anytime soon. Like, I'm not even down to deep slate yet, and I feel like the potatoes are probably done cooking already, which is kind of unfortunate, but we're just gonna keep going down. I do still have quite a bit of sweet berries. I just don't like eating them because they take so long to get back up to max hunger. And then once you do get there, it's not like you stay there for very long. Okay, we're gonna abandon it. There's no way that those potatoes aren't done. I want to get back to work on the house. We are getting kind of close, but also like not really. We still have quite a ways to go, but I do have basically 3 stacks of cobblestone, a little bit of andesite and gravel, which I don't really care about, but I guess I still have it. We're gonna make our way back out of here though. This is one of the most annoying staircases that you can do because they're just straight like circles. There we go. Finally back up to the surface. Our potatoes are done, which is so perfect. And now let's just kind of clean up our inventory. We do not need a lot of this stuff on us. I do want the cobblestone, the andesite, and the wood, and it does look like one of our oak trees are done. We're gonna go mine that, and then we'll go figure out the windows over on our house. We actually got 3 more saplings out of that, which I feel like is pretty good odds, but now I have to stop putting it off. Let's go work on the house now, and then let's just quickly craft up some glass panes. I think 32 should be enough for now. Just start filling in all of these windows. There's 2 there, and then we have this giant wall back here with the 3 big window, and then the back also has a 3 big window. And then I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do up here. I think just 2 windows like that, or maybe we'll bring it 1 taller. I'm not sure. And we're basically already out of windows. And it looks like there is a villager that decided he wanted to come check out who is moving into the village with them. So I guess welcome. I'm gonna gonna name you, I don't know what I'm gonna name you. I think I'm gonna name you Jimmy. Welcome to the, to my humble abode, Jimmy. Hope you have a nice day. But we do need to craft up a little bit more glass, not grass. Fill in all of this just like so. And then I have to go up to the second floor and do all these. I think I'm just gonna place a water bucket down and then place it and then come back down here and do the same thing on every side. I think this was Jimmy's plan all along. He just came up here to steal my bed and then that's it. Jimmy, I have to ask you to nicely move because that is mine and not yours. Possibly I may have borrowed it from one of the villages in town, but don't ignore that part. It's still mine. He's like turning his eyebrows at me, which is kind of cool. Anyways, let's get back to work. Jimmy was a nice visitor, but we need to get a roof over our heads. Here we go. This should be the last window back here. Just fill it in just like the one right below it. And there we go. We got all the windows in. I need to decide what I'm gonna do in there. But now we have to get a roof on, which if you guys know me, I kind of really suck at roofs. So we're gonna do the same thing we always do. And that is we're gonna take some spruce because this is basically the only wood type that we have. Make a bunch of stairs. We're gonna need a lot more than this. And then we're gonna crawl our way back up to the top of the roof and start outlining the roof. At least for this one. We might do slabs for that little part down there. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But what I always do for roofs is literally just stairs all the way up until you get to the center. And then it's one like that. And then you come to this side, do the exact same thing and connect it in. And then I also need some slabs. I don't know why I didn't think to craft some right away. And then we're gonna throw a slab down and then stair. And then we're gonna throw slabs down all the way to the other side. So it's like an outline. And then we do the exact same thing we did on that side. Just throw down a stair and then connect it up just like we did over there. And if we take a step back, this is what we got so far. I gotta connect it in on the bottoms of both sides though, which I do not have enough stairs for, I don't think. Actually, we might, if I can pick that one back up. Never mind, I could not. I have 9. Let's see how far this can get us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I placed that one wrong. And we actually had the perfect amount of stairs. Everything is fully outlined for the top roof now. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the interior. Also, a little thing, just so I don't forget and have to do it later, fill in these walls so it doesn't look so weird. And then I don't really want to fill that one in yet because I want to do deep slate. I don't have any deep slate yet. So we're gonna continue with an outline. So we're gonna come along here and just start outlining this one with slabs. I'm gonna have to hop back down to this side. I'm gonna need some more, and then I'll look how it actually looks. Okay, honestly, this house is really simple, but I do like it. It's not exactly how I wanted it to look though. I might make a slight extension to the back of this so we have another taller part. But before I do that, I want to just kind of get everything filled in so I can actually move into this house. So that means that we have to go get ourselves some deep slate, which actually won't be that bad. We're just gonna have to run back over to the plane crash area, and then we have a tunnel down to deep slate already, or almost to deep slate. I'm not gonna lie, me making this path has got to be one of the best things. It's making traveling between the two areas so much better. And honestly, I think I'm gonna be done eating the sweet berries. I have them, but the baked potatoes are just gonna be so much better. Hello, Mr. Sheep. All of you guys are basically grown up now, which is awesome. Besides, there are still a few babies. I think I see like 4 babies still in there. And let's see, let's throw an egg down. We do not get lucky, unfortunately. Now, I want to clean up my inventory so I can go down and collect the deep slate like I wanted. I don't need a lot of this stuff, just like so. And let's just go get to it, I guess. I'm gonna have to finish making my tunnel all the way down there because we ran into that cave, which is, it's good because that cave helped us out quite a bit. But right now, I just need deep slate. So we're gonna expand it down. And oh my gosh, there are 2 baby zombies. Okay, and a creeper. Okay, wait, I just need to grab my sword out. Baby zombies aren't that, okay, they're kind of threatening. We're gonna throw down a torch and have our shield out just in case. There we go. Let the creeper blow up with my shield. I'm completely okay. Not gonna lie though, that was pretty scary. I think the quickest way actually is just gonna be hopping in here, swimming down, and then just kind of going down there to where deep slate is. Oh my gosh, there is a skeleton with a enchanted bow and a creeper currently running towards me. Just run past them. Just like out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see them, they can't see me, even though they're still shooting at me. Please stop. I'm just gonna run down here. We're gonna throw a torch down so I don't get lost. And then we're gonna just kind of dig into the wall here and start mining. We're gonna block ourselves up with cobblestone so nothing sneak attacks us from behind. Surprisingly enough, this time the roofs aren't actually that big, so we don't need quite that much as we normally get. I think I normally get like 4 or 5 stacks, so I think I'm gonna go for like 3, and we're already at 1, so this should go really, really quickly. Okay, I may have went a little overboard, but I wanted to be safer than sorry, so I got an extra stack. Now I just gotta somehow safely get out of here. Hopefully there aren't a bunch of skeletons and creepers along the path out of here again. So far I'm not seeing anything, but it is really dark, so it's kind of hard to tell. I didn't run into anything bad, but there was a zombie with a shovel, and he doesn't drop it. That's unfortunate. That's the only reason I killed him. But let's quickly just get out of here. Take the stream all the way up to the top. Almost just fell out there. Oh my goodness. And actually, before we go over, I almost completely forgot about this. My sheep and pigs probably are ready to breed. So we're going to grab all of our wheat. Everyone gather around. I have food for everyone. And then the same thing for all the piggies. I'm just going to pick some of these carrots. Also, definitely do not need my carrot garden to be that big. There we go. Let's just feed all of the big ones. I think I got them all. And now it's just the baby ones. I don't know if feeding them actually makes them grow up quicker. I don't know how that works. But let's just keep our carrots and let's go fill in that roof. Oh my goodness. There is a creeper on my path. One more hit. Okay, there he is dealt with. But that is not that fun. That could have ended so much worse because that was right next to my shelter and basically everything that I own. It's okay though. I ended up seeing him. Oh my gosh, there's another one on my path. Should be one more hit. There we go. We got 2 gunpowder actually. That's pretty good. If I need to make TNT or something, I now can do that. I have the sand. I have some gunpowder. I just don't know what I'm gonna need it for. And it looks like over here by our house, we have a little visitor. This is not the first one. We had Jimmy, and now we have the pig. And I don't know what to name the pig. If you guys have any suggestions, throw them down below. Also, there's that pig over there, which we could name as well if you guys have any name suggestions. But let's just get to work on this house. I'm gonna need some deep slate bricks. I honestly think I'm just gonna bring this up there with me, and then let's just throw down a water bucket and make our way up. It's gonna be really, really simple. Literally just filling it in with the deep slate tile bricks. There we go. That's one side. I'm gonna have to do the slabs as well, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be short by 1 block because I used 33 for that side. I had 31 left, so I'm gonna have to go down there, grab the stone cutter for 1 stair. Actually, I'm pretty sure I grabbed the stone cutter. I'm pretty sure it's actually in my inventory right now. I was wrong. Apparently it was 2. I was sadly mistaken. I'm gonna grab 2 more stairs, and then we're gonna need some slabs for that one down there, but that's gonna be okay. There we go. And let's just take half of these and make about a stack of deep slate brick slabs. And then it's just basically connecting this in. I did not mean to place that one all the way up there. Okay, this is what we got so far. It's definitely a house. It's not one of my favorites. It looks pretty good, or at least good enough that I'm happy with it. So that means we can start with some interior work. Let's start with chopping out all of the floors so we can get it replaced with something I want to use. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to use for the floor. I'm thinking just good old spruce slabs. Always looks good. It works really, really well with the cobblestone, and it works well with deep slate, even though this is going to be 2 floors, so I won't really even see the deep slate, but that's besides the point. We're going to see what we can all craft, and we're just going to basically need a bunch of spruce slabs. That's all we need. A stack and a half. You would hope that's enough. Let's just get to placing all of these in. Yeah, it's not very wide, so it should work just fine. There's half a stack, and now we're starting on the full stack. Yeah, it's plenty. And then I guess let's just start the 2nd floor as well. I don't know where I want to do it though. I feel like probably right there would make the most sense. And I'm definitely not gonna have enough slabs, I don't think. I used a little bit over around a stack, I think, for the bottom floor, and I only have like 50, I think, for the top floor. Actually, I fully take that back. Never mind. We got that fully filled in. But there is one thing. I did not add any torches up there, so there's gonna be some mobs spawning. I cannot do this. I keep accidentally placing the slab back instead of placing a torch. And for the door, I'm gonna want to do a stair, and for the door, we're also probably gonna do spruce because it's the only thing I have on me right now. And then obviously how we're gonna do it is upside down stair, just for a little bit of depth to this. And then we're gonna walk in here, throw the door down, and if you come out here, that's kind of what it looks like. It looks pretty all right. Now we have a fully functioning house that we can actually live in. I do want to get away to the upstairs. I think I'm just gonna do ladders probably in that corner. Let's quickly go craft those up. Then we're just gonna throw those down. I think I grabbed the perfect amount. There we go. Brings us right up to the top. I don't know what I'm gonna do up here though. I want to open this up. I'll probably do like a I don't know what it's called. Probably an arch here to connect this in, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of slabs to fill in the floor. Now I guess this would probably call for me moving everything I own over there into here, which does not sound too fun. Before I do that though, there is the last little bit of flooring I want to fill in here, just like so. Very, very easily, just kind of fill it all in so it's completely, and oh my goodness, I did not do this on purpose, but I forgot my stonecutter on the roof. And normally that's not that big of a problem, but it makes the house look really, really bad. So we're gonna place our water bucket down and just kind of sneak our way up here. Here we go. The house is fully done. Time to just start moving stuff over. I'm gonna make some chests in here to fully empty my inventory. And then we're also gonna move our bed in and the crafting table. I think how we're gonna do this is throw the chests in here. We're gonna have to move this torch, and I'll probably move it up there, honestly, and put one right there. And then we're also gonna throw our bed down right there. I know how to move everything over. That means everything in my current inventory has basically got to go down. I want to leave some of the important stuff on me, probably like a piece of bread, because that's some food. I don't need that though, and I want all my major tools. And looks like Jimmy is back. He is spying on me through the trees, and I don't know why. Oh, now he's running away. Okay, goodbye, Jimmy. I'm gonna go grab some stuff. There we go. We got our first inventory full of stuff, and that means we have to make our first trip. I think we're gonna have to make 3 of these though, but I'm really grateful that it's not that far. It's only like, what is it, like 200 blocks probably? The first load of stuff just being thrown into this chest. We might organize it a little bit later. That's just not something that I really want to do right now. Also, when I was walking over here, Jimmy's friend kind of walked by, and now he's walking into the forest. So hopefully he makes his way back out here safely. But I need to go grab a second trip of things. Time for the second trip. It's gonna barely just be 3, which isn't that bad. I'm getting kind of hungry though, so let's quickly eat, and then it's only one more trip, and then I'm done with that. Thank goodness I do not have that much stuff to actually bring back and forth. I don't think I've ever been so happy to never actually have anything in Minecraft. Inventory number 2 going in here, and then we just have one more, and then I'll probably grab some of the things. And then I saw there's some pigs out there, and I saw some cows. I don't know where they went, but I did see them out there, and I want to capture them. You know, some things that I should have left over here are probably would have been, you know, some like wheat, so I can breed those, or I guess I could probably get some from there, and some carrots, which I can also just get from here, which I'm pretty sure I could probably breed them again. So I'm gonna pick the carrots and breed the pigs. Everybody gather around. It is time to eat. There we go. We got that done. I do not want this crafting table here anymore. The sheep I'm gonna leave. Actually, there is 3 pieces here done, so I'll be able to feed 2 of you. I'll be able to expand the farm a few pieces as well. 2 of you come here. Let me just quickly breed you guys up, and then I'm gonna bring one of these. I want some more of the coal though, because I'm probably gonna be spending more of my time over there. And then everything else in this chest is gonna come with me. I believe that's basically everything I need from here to fully be moved over to my new area. Here we go, throwing the last stuff down. A lot of the stuff I don't really need anymore. And now that I got that, there is something else I want to do. I'm gonna need these fences, and I'm gonna need some spruce wood. I'm not out of spruce wood. I thought I was, but I'm not. We're gonna throw down the crafting table and the furnace, throw the coal in there, and then we are going to make, we want 1 fence gate, so let's throw that down. And then we're gonna want, honestly, probably a few more. I don't know how many, but a few more of these. 19 should be plenty, and it looks like it is snowing here, which is awesome. I'm gonna throw down that little thing, gonna throw down this fence gate, and then fill this in just like so. It's gonna be a little area for animals, because I don't know what else to do here. And now, where did I see those cows earlier? I remember I saw at least 1, maybe even 2, and I want to grab them and relocate. Okay, here's 1. Let me go grab my wheat. There we go. I got the wheat I need. Hopefully he didn't wander too far now. Where did you go, Mr. Cow? You were right here. Where you couldn't have possibly gone far. Okay, here you are. Come with me. I got you a wonderful, wonderful home to come live in. And there we go. We got cow number 1 in. Now, I will go find you a friend. You just wait here. Now, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna find one. I'm probably gonna head towards the village because it's a little bit more open this way. And there's a cow right here. This is so perfect. Come here, little guy. I have something for you. Hey, there's Jimmy. I should honestly get Jimmy to move in with me. I should move his workstations over here. I think he'll like it way, way more. Come on, Mr. Cow. I need you to come in here, move in with your guys' new friends. Look at you 2 go, and now I'll feed you both, and there we go. Now we have cows, we have sheep, and pigs, and all we need left is chickens. Which, for chickens, we can probably make a little, like, lean on this side of the building, or I can make a little chicken coop. Now, I kind of do want to get a chicken. I remember seeing a bunch over there. There's also a pig right there, and he's kind of just, like, staring at that tree. But I remember seeing some chickens, so I do want to make a small chicken coop. I'm thinking something really, really small, really, really easy, and we're just gonna put it right here to kind of fill this space. And I don't know where my shovel is. I need to go grab that. I should also probably check the rest of my chest, because there might be some other things like slabs, stairs, fence gates. I can always use all of that for a build like this. We got a little bit more slabs, stone cutter. We're gonna leave all that. We shouldn't need it right now. And then we're gonna come back here, get these logs, and we're just gonna make a small little chicken hut. Actually, this is already, I don't know what that broke, and it kind of scares me. But we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, probably honestly 4, and then I want it to have a 3 block gap. So then another one right here. I'm gonna have to kind of break into the tree right here to get get that placed in. Actually, I feel like that's a little bit too tall. It's just a chicken coop. So we're gonna bring this 3 tall, and then we're gonna go probably another 3, put one right there, and then another one right here. We're gonna do the same thing. 3 tall, 3 tall. And now how do I want to fill this in? I think for the roof, we're just going to do a simple slab setup. So just like this, slabs all the way across. And then once you get to the middle, that's the peak. And I got to break a few leaves here so I can actually get this in correctly. And then we connect that in. And now all we have to do is just kind of like walk it back in so it connects to the tree. I'm not going to break the tree. It kind of really adds to the place. And then the same thing right here. And I think honestly for the entire roof, we are just going to do the slabs. And now I don't know what I want to do for the walls. Let's look what we have in our chests. I don't imagine we have too much. Maybe if I had a bit more granite, I would use some of that. Honestly, maybe. Do I want to go collect some granite? I think I'm going to. I have that little like staircase down there, and I'm pretty sure I remember seeing some granite in there. And it's a block I really never use. It looks good. I just don't know really how to use it ever, so I just never do. No, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure somewhere at the bottom of this, I did remember seeing some granite. At least that is what I'm really hoping for. If not, there's the other one, and then it's connected to caves, so I'm sure there's got to be something in there. If I ever need some gravel, there is some of that here though. Oh yeah, perfect. Here we go. This is the granite van that I was remembering. I don't know how much of this we're gonna want. Probably like a few stacks. And it's not a big build. Maybe a stack and a half is plenty. There we go. I decided I wanted to get 2 stacks just in case. I might use it for something else. Maybe a chimney in a future like thing I'm gonna do. If not, I mean, what did I really lose? Like a few minutes of my time. That's gonna be completely okay. Not gonna lie, coming up that kind of made me a little bit dizzy, and now I'm I don't know, I feel a little woozy. But I got the granite. We're gonna head back over. Hopefully I can find another egg or a chicken, because I need to know where they actually are. I remember seeing them. I don't know where I saw them though. Oh, I hear one clucking. There it is. And he has an egg, which is perfect. I'll come get you later. You just stay right there. I will be back. Now we can fill these in. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna make this work. I think I'm gonna add a window in there, and then like that, maybe? I don't know. Let's just get this all filled in. We're gonna do a door there, or maybe not, since it's a chicken coop. Maybe we should just do a 1-block door. I don't know. Actually, I think what we're gonna do is that. And, you know, this is definitely something. It could use some windows on the side, obviously. Let's quickly go in there, grab some windows to fill that in. I honestly have no idea what else to do here. Like, it's simple. It doesn't look the best, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna call it for now. I want to throw all of the eggs that I have in there, though, which I'm pretty sure I have 2 more right there. Do I have any in this chest? I do not, which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have 4 eggs. That's not horrible odds. There's 2, 3, and of course I don't get it. I'm gonna have to run over to my other base, get some seeds, and then I can collect the one that I saw. We're just gonna go sneak over here. I do see 1 piece is done. Actually, that might be 2. I can't tell because of the lighting. There are 2 pieces done. We're gonna plant one of them, and then the other 2 we're gonna use to go collect up some chickens. Or not collect, but like gather them so I can have them into my new chicken coop that I made. And here is chicken number 1. Come with me. I have to show you a brand new like home, and there are a bunch of pillagers just in my way. I do not like you guys standing in my way. I have a chicken and I have to protect them at all costs. So let's just run over here, deal with one at a time. They're not too big of a deal. Only 1 left. This one only had a group of 3, which I'm really happy about. And now, where did my chicken go? He was right here. Here he is. He wandered quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. So come with me, Mr. Chicken. We have places to go to. And I'm gonna have to worry about finding another chicken. I don't know where there is one, I'm not gonna lie. As long as I get 1, though, I can get eggs and I can get a second one. That's gonna be my main goal, is just getting the 1. If I can find a second one, though, I'm not gonna complain. I do need to hurry back, though. It is getting kind of dark out. I'm a little bit scared. Unfortunately, though, this chicken cannot walk any quicker. He's kind of slow. But here is home. I see the little chicken coop. There are my cows. And just come on, get in here. You're gonna love your new home. It's very spacious. You have a whole 3x3 space. Close that up. There we go. And it looks like Jimmy has taken over my house again. So Jimmy, I have to ask you to nicely move. I'm sorry. You know what, Jimmy? If I get rescued, you can have access to my house. This is all yours. Everything here, the chicken coop, the animals, the house, everything here will be yours. That's if I get rescued, though. That's it. Don't plot anything against me. Anyways, let's go see if we can find another chicken. I kind of want to empty out my inventory. I do not want the bad omen bottle on me. And let's just go on a slight exploration mission through everything. There are some pigs out here, and no one's gonna know. I have some already caged up somewhere else, so I'm just gonna kill him for the free feed. I need to find a chicken though. That is the last animal that I am in desperate need of. I do see a goat. Unfortunately, I don't think goats drop anything. They drop the goat horns if you get them to run into a naturally generating like stone block, but I don't have that. There are no chickens. I'm not finding anything. I also really can't be out exploring that long because I only have 6 potatoes left. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running around and I'm completely lost. No idea where I came from. I think I ran in a giant circle and I hear a skeleton. That I don't like. Okay, he's underground somewhere. I'm just gonna ignore it. Gonna keep running around. I just want to find a chicken. That's all. I found another goat, which isn't a chicken, but it's something. And a sheep, which is actually, that was really close to the other one. So maybe I'm getting, oh, I see a chicken. I see one. Come here, little guy. I got you something. Now I just have to figure out where I am so I can bring you home. If I'm not mistaken, I think home is just directly behind us. I think. Like, that's what I'm really hoping. All I really recognize is just a bunch of trees right now. I should probably make some landmarks throughout the forest so it's easier for me to find everything. Oh yeah, this is recognizable right here. And this is the trap trail that I take back and forth every day. I'm pretty sure it goes through the trees right there though. I just kind of took it the wrong way. Yeah, it definitely is there. I just went a little bit too far. Mr. Chicken, why don't you want to follow me? Come on, come on. I have some seeds and I know you want some. And then just come right in here. Meet your new friend. You guys will be absolutely the best of friends. And then there are 2 pieces of seeds. And now I get to see a baby chicken. Oh, actually, I'm not in the newest update for the new baby models, which is unfortunate. I forgot about that. Also, on the way here, he dropped an egg and we did not get lucky, unfortunately. We're gonna take this pork chop though, throw that in there and get that cooking. And then I want to grab, I think 14 hay bales so we can bring it over to the other place and breed all of the sheep. And do I actually have carrots over there for the pigs? I don't know, but I just heard a chicken drop an egg. I'm gonna grab that, throw it. Oh, we got a baby chicken. Okay, so now we're up to 4 in there. I'm also gonna grab all the carrots over here because there is no point for me having them over here. And there's a pig. I'm sorry, Mr. Piggy, but I kind of want the extra pork. Might as well go throw that in the furnace right away with the other stuff while the furnace is going. You know, part of me kind of wishes that I built my house closer to the plane crash because making this trip back and forth is not that fun. And we're here. Hello, all of my sheep. I have you guys a little bit of something. If I take all of the wheat, I am assuming you all are hungry. So let's just feed you all up. I don't need to feed the babies. I don't think it does anything. And then we're going to do the exact same thing, but with the pigs. Everybody, come here. I know you're all hungry. Eat up. There we go. I'm pretty sure I got them all. We should have a bunch more baby chickens now. Also, I want to see if I have any potatoes done. I have 1, and that is it. I'll cook it and eat it, I guess, which will be nice, but definitely not a necessity. We're going to finish planting in the rest of this field, and then we are going to throw the carrots in the chest. And now, unfortunately, as much as I don't want to, I kind of want to go back underground. I'm going to need a little bit more food because I do not have enough, and that might mean there might have to be a slight fix for that. So, I apologize, guys. I need a little bit of food. It'll go to a good cause. I'm only gonna kill like 2 more. There we go. We have 7 pieces plus the 7 potatoes plus the 1 pork. That might be enough. I guess I'll bring a little bit of carrots as well, just because, just in case. You never know. We just have to wait for the 5 more mutton to cook up, and then we're gonna go down. I want to go get some obsidian and explore the nether because I haven't done that yet, and there's some pretty good stuff in there. There's some other blocks that I want, and there are some, like, if I want to go to the end, I could go to the nether fortress and stuff like that. I don't know. I just kind of want to explore it. Here we go. It's finally done. We don't have a lot of food, but we should have enough for what I'm going to do. We shouldn't be down there too long. It should just be quick in and out and we're done. I do want to cut down this tree though. I have some ideas for stuff I want to do later. I need to kind of get this broken off though. I want as many saplings as I can physically get, which I got quite a bit from those trees because they both grew up to be huge trees. So I'm up to 17 now. Oh my goodness. Just gonna keep planting these. I'm gonna make a second row of them right here and another one right there. I want as much oak as possible, so we're just gonna have to keep doing that. I'm already being shot at and hearing a creeper, so we're just gonna keep running down. Yeah, there are 2 skeletons right there. Just ignore me. I will be out of your guys' hair any minute now. Also, while I'm down here, if I can find any gravel, I need a few pieces of gravel for flint. So I'm just gonna quickly grab up like 10 pieces of that, and I already got the flint. Perfect. Now, I thought I remember seeing a really big lava pool somewhere. I just don't remember where. There are some zombies in my way. Oh my gosh. If I start getting... Where are they coming from? There were 2, and then a 3rd one, I swear, just appeared right behind them. And there are 3 skeletons over there, and the one has an enchanted bow. Nope, we're just gonna run past him. And what is shooting at me? Oh my gosh, it's you. only takes 3 hits on the iron sword. Perfect. That one's gone. I'm not gonna lie, the diamond gear makes it so much better. I take way less damage. I'm just gonna place our water bucket down. Let that flow down. Like that, get all of the lava turned into some water. I meant obsidian. I need to be really careful because there is a shrieker right there. I'm gonna go break that actually. Just crouch my way over and break that. I really hope there's not another one close by because this would be my second shriek. Okay, we're good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pick the water back up. It's gonna be in my way as I'm trying to mine all the obsidian. So I'm just gonna pick it up and then we can start getting to work on this. I really hope that there's no lava under this. Also, I really hope nothing sneaks up on me because if there's a creeper that explodes, I'm going straight into that lava. There's one. I'm gonna kind of like walk around a little bit and place down some torches in the vicinity so I don't feel like I'm gonna die instantly. And I'm like low-key scared because I don't know if there's any shriekers close by. There, we have a small ring of lighting around us. Now we can go kind of mine and like use F5 and hopefully feel a little bit safer. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm low-key really scared. I think I'm going to go for 15 pieces. That's good because you need 10 for the nether portal, 3 for an enchanting table, and then 2 extra pieces just in case. You never know. Sometimes you need the little bit of extra just in case. Sometimes you don't. I'm just down here, so I'd rather grab it now instead of having to come back down later. Okay, we're at 15 pieces. Now I have to figure out how to get out of here safely enough. Right here above me, I see a little cliff. We're just going to kind of place our water and scale the cliffside. This should hopefully work well enough. This skeleton, it needs to stop and get out of my way. He keeps shooting me. Go away. Thank you. And I think the easiest other way to get out of here, place a water bucket down. We're just going to scale this little last cliff. And I think it's just straight run out of here. Oh my goodness. There are 3 skeletons and a creeper. We're just going to run. We're just going to run. I see a spider up there. Why is he spinning? Why? What are with the spiders and spinning? Stay back. And there's a creeper as well. Yep. We're just going to keep running. Place on my water bucket. I got to quickly get up here. Okay. I think I should be safe. Besides, actually, spiders can climb walls. And there is a creeper still right behind me. Nope. I don't like this. Now that we're back up to the surface, I want to see if I can breed these guys again, which I can, which is perfect because I killed some of them recently, so I need to get them populating again. And I want to do the same thing with the pigs back here. Also, there are a little bit of potatoes done. I need to get those cooked up. That is a good food source for me. And I would also kind of like to pick all of this. I can get this planted. I do not want as many carrots that are here. I want to get some of these replanted with the wheat. Just gonna break out 5 more of those, get that planted in, and there we go. Gonna throw those potatoes in there, get the little bit of extra food. I got some apples, and then are any of those trees done? They are not quite done. Now, this means that I should probably go ahead and get to the nether. We're gonna just go back here somewhere into the forest and put down another portal. I don't want it so close to here in case some stuff walks out of it. Honestly, right here in the cliffside, this is going to be a perfect place. Just gonna break all of this out. The bottom 2 blocks be replaced, and then up 3, and then those 2 blocks are gonna have to be also the portal. And then 1, 2, 3, and I do not have a flint and steel. I have to go run over to my house and grab it, or to grab some iron. I don't have any over here. I do have the flint. I just kind of need the other half of it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost. I don't know where. I do know where I am. Like the plane crash is over there, but it's gonna take me longer to go back over there and then head over to my house. I just know it's roughly in this direction. And here we are. We are back home. I need to go grab the iron really quickly. I did kind of make a stop along my way, and I kind of killed the sheep. So we have 2 more of those. And then somewhere in here, here's this. And of course, I put my flint down in the other chest, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back over there and then go back to the portal. We're gonna leave the obsidian here though. We don't need it. Cobblestone, wool, don't really need. Dirt, I kind of want to leave on me. And the oak I'm gonna leave here. I think that's everything. Let's head back over there. And I believe in this chest there is my flint. We put the flint and the iron together. You got a flint and steel. Might as well grab my carrots as well, just so I have a little bit of extra food. Then we're gonna come back here, go light the portal, and take a look through and see what kind of spawn we got. Make sure we grab our shield out, hold that up. I'm looking kind of scared. Going through the nether every time, I get really scared. And of course, okay, that is really good. I got another fortress literally right next to my spawn. But it's really unfortunate that I spawned here. This is like my least favorite biome in the entirety of the nether. It's such a pain to like traverse through, and it doesn't even give you that good of stuff. Like I think the only thing it gives you, well, was salt. So if you like that building block, which I don't really like personally, and it also gives you magma creams, but I don't even really know what they do. I know you can make some potions with it. I just don't know what kind of potions. Kind of want to take a look over this way because I hear a bunch of magmas. I'm terrified. We're gonna make a little bridge right here connecting over. I'm just gonna like kind of expand it by making a staircase here, and I see a normal beautiful nether waste biome. Oh, actually, there's a bastion over there, I'm pretty sure. This is a pretty good spawn. We have a bastion. Yeah, it is a bastion for sure. We have another fortress, and I saw Soul Sand Valley, which means there are bone blocks. Now, as much as I would love to go to the bastion, I do not have good enough gear for that. Those piglin brutes, they can hurt, so we're not gonna go there. We are just gonna go dig our way over to the nether fortress. We're gonna go in the wall and just dig on over. Which, that did not take very long. It's literally right here. We're just gonna drop down, make a staircase connecting in. We're gonna have to break a few blocks, but that's okay. It'll be really easy to connect it in. There we go. We have easy access to leave or to go in whenever we want. And there is a wither skeleton. I gotta be really, really careful. And it would be awesome if he dropped a, I don't know what it's called, a skull. And I guess since we're here, we might as well kill some blazes before they spawn so many, and it becomes impossible to do so. Should probably get out my, what's it called? My shield and not my torches. And there is another spawner right over there. We're gonna kind of like just build a wall, so I don't have to worry about them at all. And we do have another one spawning here. Unfortunately, no blaze rods from that one. There's also a mushroom if I ever really wanted one. I should really make a safe area while grinding these because I'm low-key kind of scared. If you get too close to them, they do so much damage. We're up to 3 blaze rods. That's not bad. Actually, there's 4 here. 5, actually. Wow, we're getting pretty lucky with these drops. I just got sniped by those blazes over there. We're gonna build a wall here, so I don't have to worry about them. I should also probably just box this entire thing in, so none of the other blazes that spawn here can escape. I think I'm gonna stick around here until I get 7 blaze rods, which is gonna be soon. I already have 6. I just need 1 more. And then I kind of want to run around and explore the rest of this place a little bit more. That one, unfortunately, did not drop a blaze rod. Gotta wait for the next ones to spawn. I could go run down there and try and kill that one, but he's so close to the edge that I probably won't even get it. And I have a nice little setup around this one. Never mind, where did I just get shot from? Why am I on fire? I need to make sure I eat a mutton though, because if these blazes spawn and they're right next to me, that will hurt. So I may or may not have almost just died. I eat my last piece of mutton. My sword broke, and I was on 3 hearts of health. We ate some potatoes. I'm pretty sure there is I don't know what it's called. There is a wither skeleton right here. So I'm gonna have to deal with him and then block him so he doesn't shoot me. I'm not gonna lie, I hear so many blazes. I'm really scared. I have to be really careful. Just slowly crit. There are so many. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's just 2 crits with the diamond axe though. There is a wither skeleton behind me. I do not like that at all. I need to run. I'm gonna block this up. Oh wait, actually he can climb up and over. Okay, there we go. I dealt with him. I need to make sure I eat some food. This is really scary. The nether is kind of a really scary place. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just got like a barrage of fireballs thrown at me. We're honestly running a little bit low on food. We are down to a last big potato. We have 5 apples left and 3 pork. I need to just be really careful and slowly just kind of hit them. I need to eat an apple really quickly. Run back up here. Crit one. Crit another one. And my shield broke. Okay, nope. We gotta go. We have to go. We have to get out of here. I'm gonna eat a pork chop. I'm on fire. I'm really scared. I refuse to explore the nether without a shield. It is way too much of a necessity here. And there is a blaze just chilling right here. Please do not see me. I'm trying to hide behind the block. Okay, I made it back safely. I'm gonna have to run back over to my house before I can make another shield because I don't have any iron over here, but I do want to go to sleep. Never mind. There are monsters nearby. I don't know where that is though. Looks like honestly, I think we're just gonna make the sprint for it. Head over to our house. We can sleep there. There shouldn't be any mobs there, I don't think, because it's so far away. Now that I'm back here, I want to get another shield in because I am desperately needing one. If I mess up, it's game over with that one. It's basically like a little safety net. It's not as good as the totems, but it's pretty good. I may end up wanting to go back into the nether at some point. Just not yet because of obvious reasons. I'm low-key kind of scared. Also, our whole food situation is not looking that great right now. Are there any eggs in here? Can I sneak in? There are none. That's unfortunate, but that's completely okay. I could probably breed my cows though. Honestly, you know what? Maybe be smart if I just like... Oh, no. Get back in there. Get back in there. I forgot that there are babies. Oh, Jimmy, you did not see anything. You did not see a thing. You stay in there. I need to breed these guys. I forgot there were baby cows in there, and they can get out if I do that. I mean, Jimmy is... He's giving me a look of shame. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm thinking my next goal is I'm gonna fortify my little home area right here a little more. I might do it to the plain too, but for now, I want to do it to my home area just so I feel a little bit safer. So what this means is we're gonna have to go out on a little bit of an exploration mission and go collect up a bunch of wood. We're just gonna kind of run a little bit of ways away and just start chopping some down. Just like this tree right here, we're gonna chop that one down, and if we can kind of just come in here, chop that one as well. There are 2 full trees. We are definitely gonna need more than that though, so let's get those replanted down. And not that I meant to place just the saplings, not some logs. And for this little thing that I'm wanting to do, I kind of want oak as well, but I don't have a lot of oak. I'm gonna go see if any of it is grown back over at the plane crash, and then we will see from there. I'm gonna chop down this tree though, which unfortunately is not gonna come down because of all the other stuff, but I'll be able to break. Actually, oh, I was gonna light it on fire, but then the entire forest would go down, and that is not what we want. I think we're gonna stop there. We have four, almost 5 stacks of wood, so that's a good start. I don't know how many we're gonna need for this. We're gonna have to start trying and then figure out. But I will have to go to the plane crash, which I believe is in this direction, and see how much oak is done. It appears some of the trees are actually done. Let's go over here and chop these down. I should grab a different axe, but we're just gonna use my diamond one. We have a bunch of other diamonds in the chest, and they have a lot of durability, so it's fine. Also, just gonna chop that one down. As I broke that, another one just grew, and then we can put a bunch of saplings down and pick up everything that fell. These trees are literally growing right in front of me. I broke it all down and I started replanting, and now 2 more just grew right in front of me, which I do not mind. I'll grab all of this. There we are. I gotta replant those saplings now, and this oak farm is starting to become really, really huge. This letter is just gonna be completely unnoticeable. That's okay though. I think the giant plane is good enough at like signifying where I am. You can also see some more potatoes are done. This is a really good food source. I'm gonna kind of break some of these carrots and get them replanted with these, because I would like as many potatoes as I can physically get. Also, I think I maybe have some bones in here. Let's go check. If I could bone meal some potatoes, that'd be awesome, which I do. There's also a bunch of bone blocks in the nether. I just need to get to the one biome. I'm gonna use all my bone meal on all the ones that are already partly grown, get the little bit extra that's here, pick all of it, and then either we're gonna cook it or we're gonna expand the potatoes. I think we're gonna expand the potatoes. Just let's get everything picked and then replanted in. Honestly, I think I have all of the potatoes moved out. And speaking of, or I meant not potatoes, I meant carrots. I'm going to quickly breed all of these and then kill a few of these bigger pigs. This pen is honestly getting kind of too full. I'm gonna let them finish breeding, and then I'm gonna kill a few of them, kind of thin out the herd so I can get a little bit of food. I'm sorry, Mr. Piggies, but it has to be done. Just gather around. I do apologize. I just need this. There we go. We killed. Okay, let's kill like 2 more. That gets us up to 14 pieces of pork. That should be enough for now. I do want to breed the sheep, but let's get the pork into there. I don't really need a lot of this stuff. The carrots and everything like that, we're going to throw in there. The wheat I do need because I want to breed them. Might as well just do that really, really quickly. They are all inside of each other. This is kind of confusing. There we go. I'm pretty sure I got them all. And now we're just going to wait for that to cook up. We're probably going to head back into the nether because I would like some bone blocks for the farm, just so I do not have to go back to those, because going back to sweet berries is the thing I want to do least right now. They absolutely suck for giving you any food or hunger or saturation or anything along those lines. There we go. We got the pork chops. We have a few apples. We do not know what to do with this potato. We're gonna just throw it down there. Let's head back into the nether really quickly. I need some blocks actually. Do I have any netherrack in here? I do not, but there's some granite. I'll just collect some netherrack when I get in there. Really easy block to break. I won't have to worry about it. And I'm not gonna lie, whenever I look at the sheep, my game just starts really, really lagging. So we might have to thin the herd out a little bit. And I completely forgot, but there is a blaze right here that I'm gonna have to deal with. There we go. Easy enough. He actually did drop me a blaze rod, so that's the 7 that I wanted. And now all of the bone blocks are over there, and I think that's a gas right there. Why is he so close to the ground? I don't know, but we're gonna head this way, see if this connects over into where I want to be. If I can get over there, I think it'll be really, really easy. Actually, it does. Okay, so getting over to the soul sand biome should be really, really simple. I should honestly probably have a little bit of gold gear on me so I don't get attacked by all the piglins. Before I go exploring anywhere, I do want to grab like probably a stack of netherrack just to make traversing a little bit easier. I'll probably end up using more, but a stack is a good place to start with. Not gonna lie, if I had efficiency right now, I would be so happy because of obvious reasons. This would be instant instead of having to actually take a little bit to break each block. But that is just me complaining. It is still way quicker than anything in the overworld. Now, what's gonna be the easiest way to get over here? I might just kind of, okay, leave me alone, Magma Cream, but I might just kind of make my way over here and then dig down to kind of connect myself in, because I need to get over there. And there isn't really any easy way to get down. Let's just try making a staircase down and see where that gets me. Didn't get me far, but I can actually kind of connect in, at least because I'm so close to these like basalt spikes, and then we can just kind of make a little staircase going down. And why did this piglin have to step right there? Like, are we serious? There we go. We got a full staircase down to here. Now I need to figure out how to get over there. Actually, this will be really easy. There's just a easy walkway over. I need to keep my eyes peeled for a piglin or a pigman with a spear. Those things are genuinely terrifying. Probably scarier than a ghast. I do not like that. So leave me alone. Let me run away. Okay, there's some bones down there, but they're gonna be kind of a pain to get to. There's a skeleton. That will be pretty good. He will drop me a bone, not a bone block. right here. This is a pretty good vein of bone blocks. We're just gonna go along, collect all this up, and there is a little dry gas right here. I'm gonna grab that. We might kind of get a baby gas in the overworld, because why not? It'll probably be a lot easier to move stuff back and forth, because I'll be able to fly over the trees instead of walk through them. I'm not in here for like a specific amount of these bone blocks. I just want a few. I'm just gonna kind of run around and grab all the ones that are easy to grab, and then we're probably gonna head back. And I hear another gas that I do not like the sound of, because they can blow me up whenever they want. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost. I have a gas shooting at me, a skeleton. Okay, that was kind of funny though. He stepped on the fire and kind of burned it alive. But I have no idea where I am. I don't remember a biome like that over there, but I know I was in another waste biome. I don't know, but this gas is being really annoying. We're just going to run in this direction. Hopefully we can find our way back or something. I don't remember this, but I also don't remember a lot of things. Okay, there is something different. That is the nether fortress. So that means generally, roughly this direction is where I was. Okay, yeah, so there's the gas. I think it was right here is where I came through. At least that's what I'm guessing. There is a Pigman that wants to damage me. Oh my goodness, he did like 3.5 hearts there. I do see a block here, so I must have been through here before. Yeah, I see a staircase up there. There are magma cubes here, though. I need to be careful. Now, this means I have to traverse my way through the most annoying biome to traverse through. Okay, right there's the portal, actually. This isn't that bad. I don't remember where I made my like little staircase coming through. Oh, it's right here. It was just higher than where I was. And honestly, I think we can probably just get started. Let's just start bone mealing all of my potatoes. Any of them that are already partly grown, we're going to finish growing them all the way, and then we're just going to grab a few more bone blocks, turn it into bone meal, and we're just going to spam right click on one until I just get a bunch of potatoes. There we go. We only used 5 bone blocks. We're at a stack and 13 of potatoes. Let's go over to our home base, get this all cooking up, and then we can work on the other project I was wanting to earlier. For that project though, we are going to need a little bit more oak wood. We're here. There is some of the stuff already grown. Let's just break it all down. Time to do a little expansion to the little tree farm. We're just going to add a few more saplings in there. We have 2 nice big rows, 1 and then 2 smaller rows. But I want to go back over to the base to get a little bit of potatoes cooking and do a little bit of work over there. Look who we have here. It's Jimmy again, giving me a side eye. Now, where are you going, Jimmy? You can move in if you want. Just gotta bring your own bed. We could share this whole place. But let's get these potatoes cooking up. There we go. I'm gonna throw the rest of them in here, I guess, because I don't know what to do with them for now, because I only have 1 furnace. And let's just empty out our inventory. I do want to get a dried gas to grow up, so we're gonna get one of those planted and just throw everything else in here. We're just gonna throw down the dried gas there, throw it into water, and then it should just take like, I don't know how long it actually takes, but it should just hydrate, and then we'll have a baby happy gas shortly. But now I'm out of water, and that's kind of a problem. But that is not a problem that I want to deal with right now. I want to start fortifying the entire place here. So let's grab all of our spruce logs, all of our oak logs, and we're just gonna start making a wall out of all of it. It's gonna be kind of annoying in some places because of the trees, but that is completely okay. I want to make it so Jimmy cannot leave me anymore. He is forced to move in with me. So we're just going to throw up a bunch of random walls like this, going up and around. It's just kind of to make me feel a little bit safer, and it looks really, really nice. And this one's kind of going into a tree, which is completely okay. It means less of it I actually have to fill in, because I don't know how they're going to make it through the tree. Should probably bring this one up. One really annoying part is all of the snow. I can't really like deal with it all, but underneath the trees there are none, which is a really, really nice bonus. We're gonna make that one go 3 tall, and then this one we're gonna go like another 3. We're just gonna basically go around the entire thing. I don't know how much space I want inside, because I kind of would like to do a few more builds in here as well. And if we take a step back, this is what we have it looking like so far, and I really, really like that. I just don't like how this is all kind of, you know, it looks like a castle, but only with the oaks. We're gonna take that down 1. I did not mean to do a spruce to there. We're gonna change that out for the oak, and then we're gonna keep going around with the spruce. Making this wall isn't actually too expensive. We're only down a stack of each, and we do have quite a bit of progress down here. It's just I need a lot of oak, which is something I do not really have, but it's completely okay. I need to figure out where I have my wall. I think it's connecting in to this tree, so then we're gonna just kind of bring it along just like so. Replace that leaf, and then we can bring it out with the spruce. And I hear a zombie. He's coming towards me. 1 crit. That should all we need because he was on fire. Now if we come and take a step back, I think this is gonna be enough room. I want to have like a door here that kind of connects me into the village, and then I'm gonna also want another door back here that connects me over to the plane crash area. area. And we should have enough room in here to do some extra builds if we want. But I'm basically out of oak. We're gonna finish what we have, and then we're going to go see if I can find some more. I think the gate for it is just gonna be about this big. I'm gonna have to do some terraforming with some dirt to kind of connect this in, because right now there is a giant cliff. That's okay. It's just gonna be like a 4, just like this. We might even add a little bit of doors in. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna add an extra log in right there, and then we can just kind of continue bringing this around. I want to bring it just to like the back of this tree here, so I have a little bit more space, and I want the entire chicken coop to be in here. But I am kind of out of oak wood, so I need to go collect some more. Now, I don't know if they can actually grow when I'm over here, so I might have to spend a lot of time over by the plane crash, or bring some of my saplings over here. Oh, actually, it looks like a few of them are grown. This is good news. I'm gonna come down here, chop down those. One more I can chop down, and these ones as well. Honestly, I think I kind of want to plant some saplings over at that base, so we're gonna replant everything I broke down. I got 5, actually 6 extra saplings. We're gonna take down these small rows, and then we're gonna bring them over there. I could also probably do a few things around here just to kind of get them to grow a little bit. I'm just not sure 100% what. Probably, honestly, breed these things and kill some of them. Everybody gather around. There are so many sheep in this pen. I apologize if it looks a little bit laggy. Let me just quickly breed all of them that I can get. I have one more piece. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna let them breed, and then we're gonna thin down the herd quite a bit. I guess while we wait for them to breed, we can come over here. There is some wheat I would like to pick. I don't really need all these extra seeds. Let's see. I have a few extra pieces here. Let's see if I miss any of them. I did miss some. There we go. I think I missed 2. Then we're going to do the exact same thing with the pigs. Come back here, breed them all. And then I don't know if we're going to thin out the herd or not, because there's not as many. I recently kind of thinned out the herd a little bit. So I think we're just going to feed them and for now leave them. But I definitely do need to thin out the herd with the sheep. I'm sorry, Mr. Sheeps. This just has to happen. I need food, and you guys are lagging me way too much. We're honestly probably going to thin out quite a bit of them. We don't need nearly this many. And there's so many babies as well that once they grow up, it'll basically refill the entire pen. Honestly, we might kill all of the adults and just leave all the babies here, which honestly I think I'm gonna do, or really close to. We're gonna do one more because I'm close to 30. Kill that one. Yeah, we're up to 30. We'll leave those 3, and there's so many babies there too. But some of the babies might die when they grow up, because if they grow up back there, they do die. And I would love to cook this so we can have a little bit more food, but we do not have really any coal. So we're gonna throw in some spruce logs, get some charcoal going, and you know what we could actually make? We could make a campfire, and we could get some stuff cooking up on that, which we're gonna actually do. We have 8 charcoal done. Let's just kind of come over here. I think it's 3 logs. I think it's 1 charcoal and then 2 sticks maybe, or maybe 3. Okay, there we go. We got a campfire. We're gonna throw that down out here. I'm really glad it does not go out while it's raining. And we are just gonna start cooking all this up. We can throw 4 pieces on at a time. Let all of this cook. We have to stick kind of close by to it because they kind of just fall off. But this is a very cost-effective way to cook food. It just kind of takes a lot longer and is a little bit more risky. And there we go. There is the first batch of stuff done. It just kind of falls on the floor right next to it, which is fine. I just have to stick around it now. It actually really does not take that long. I did not mean to step on the campfire right there, but it doesn't take that long. We already have 2 of them done. I might make a second one though to speed this up a little bit. It's pretty cheap. Literally just 3 logs, 1 piece of charcoal, and 3 sticks. And then you throw it down right next to it, and there you go. Now we have 8 pieces cooking at a time. And there we go. We got everything cooked for free. We don't have to worry about cooking anything else. And now a lot of this wood is actually done. So we're gonna come up here, kind of just chop a lot of this down. It's kind of a pain though because of how these trees are. You can't reach the leaf or the stems most of the time. I'm gonna cut that one down. That should be all of the trees. There's a few more up here. I completely forgot that I planted these. I'm gonna replant all of those in, and then I also am gonna have to go down here and replant all of these. Here we go. We're actually quite back up to quite a bit of trees, and I just had one grow right next to me. But we are basically at a point now where we kind of are good, and we can just go work on the wall again. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to finish the wall, but we'll have enough to I guess start a wall. I'm gonna expand this part a little bit more though. Also, if you guys do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me. I cannot catch a break. This stuff just keeps growing. I break some, replants it, and then I take a slight intermission, and 3 of them are here. Gotta replant all these in, pick everything that it dropped. Should be 1 more right there. And now, please don't grow anymore, at least for a little bit. Like, let me turn my back right first. We're gonna let the rest of that cook up, and we're gonna take 39 charcoal that's done, bring it back over there, because I think I'm running out of coal over there as well. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of potatoes cooking, which I don't really need anymore, because I have 30 mutton and 10 pork chops. That'll last me a very long time. Also don't need some of this stuff in my inventory. We are going to go to to our infinite water source, fill the bucket back up right before we leave. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff in here that I do not need, which is quite a bit of stuff. And, oh, our mini gas might be fully grown now. There are some mobs on my way, though. I was just heading over there, and then a zombie walks out of the woods and is trying to not let me go over there. And can someone please explain to me why there is a zombie with golden armor just chilling here? Also had golden trim on it, too, which is kind of cool. Also, I'm pretty sure I just heard Jimmy. Jimmy, that's my bed. I told you can move in, but you need to bring your own bed. Let me have that back, please. No, there's a zombie outside. Okay, Jimmy, you just stay there. I will deal with him. No, Jimmy. Hey, wait, Jimmy. Well, okay. I need to be very careful here. I do not want to hurt Jimmy. I need to quickly sleep so he doesn't die. And here comes another zombie. Don't worry, Jimmy. I got you. You don't have to worry about a thing. Let's get the rest of these saplings planted in, though. I want to have some over here so I can have this wood growing if I'm ever within the vicinity. 3 more saplings. There we go. We have one really long row. And now I just have to continue bringing this around, which will be really easy. Just basically the same thing as I was doing before with the walls just kind of going up. No, Jimmy, you cannot escape. You are forever living here. You're my friend. You're my only friend. And there we go. That means we have from back there all the way around. We have a little gap here so we can go down in the village. And then all of this is filled in. But we still have to get all of this. So we're going... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I need to make sure I break a crouch so I don't accidentally auto-cheat chop everything. I'm going to fill that in. And then we're going to connect this in with the spruce. And then we're just going to continue going around with the oak. I actually did this wrong. I needed to leave a little gap here so I don't have to worry about any mobs running in here. Also, would kind of like to place some torches down so I have it lit up a little bit. And then we can just continue going along with this. I want as much space as I can physically get those. So we're going to have to kind of come in here and maybe push these leaves back a little bit. And now this is the part where it's actually going to get confusing because I have to work with a cliffside here and I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to kind of keep moving our way up here. I think I'm going to kind of throw it on top of the cliff. And then I'm going to have to kind of connect or go up top and build those up, not connect it. Well, I will have to connect it just down here is where it needs to be connected, just like that. And now we're gonna come back up here, build that up a little bit, maybe do that one more, do that one more, and then let's just expand all of these up one. So it'd be spruce log, oak log, a spruce log, and then if we go back, take a step back in free cam, this is what we're working with, and I do like it. I want to build that up 1 block though, and over here, this is way too short. We're gonna just bring this up a few. And same thing here, we're gonna do an extra log, just like so. Now, if we look at this, we have a nice barrier around the entire vicinity of my base. Now, granted, I'm gonna need a lot more because I think I want to do something really similar, but just around the plane crash site. You know, one thing I did not think of is when these trees grow, they're gonna attach to the other trees, so this is gonna be really annoying. We're gonna break this down, and then we are going to, you know, remove the rest of these saplings and move them elsewhere. This is not something that I really want to work with, so we're just gonna ignore that. I'm really liking this though. With all of the, like, you know, extra walls that we have around, I feel a little bit safer, and it just looks really nice. And I just realized I'm basically out of torches, so we're gonna make a little bit more of those. I think I want like a stack of them. We're gonna throw just this other one somewhere in the house, probably just right there. Put those in my offhand, so I do not have to worry about that for a very long time. And I do want to check on my chickens. There are a few eggs in here, and I can breed all of them. So we're about to get 2 more, and then if we can get lucky with the eggs, which we did not, unfortunately. Okay, Mr. Chicken, I need to get out of here, so you need to let me free. I'm gonna just quickly open and close. You guys stay in there, and I'll stay out here. I should also probably breed my cows, because I do want some leather. Maybe I can get an enchanting table later. I do have a few pieces of wheat. Let's just go bring these out here and breed all of them. I only have 3, unfortunately. Now that I got the wall done, I kind of want to do another build. Let's kind of just like flatten this out right here. I'm probably gonna have to bring these walls down, so I hope I do have the spruce and oak on me. I'm just gonna do probably a little shack right here just to fill in, you know, some extra storage if we need. Like if I ever get a horse, which I did actually see one over there, I might go get him. We're gonna replace all of these blocks, bring these walls all the way down so it actually looks like it could, you know, support the dirt. Because if it's just dirt like up here and then logs way up there, that looks a little bit weird. I'm gonna bring those up, and then I just have to do that for every single piece here that I cut out. And honestly, I'm surprised that this thing is not done hydrating yet. It's kind of unfortunate. I do want to go get a saddle though and see if I can tame that horse. But I should probably do, before we do that, let's make the shed first. I'm gonna just make a small little horse stable. This is obviously gonna have to come up because I do not have enough space back there. Just like so. And then we're gonna take these spruce because this is the best wood type in the game. Push that back a little bit. We are going to do a log right here. Actually, we're gonna bring this up like 3 blocks, and then we're gonna go up to the front and then go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like right here, we're gonna make this go up 5 blocks. That might actually have to go down to 2. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna see. And then we're gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, probably like right here. That's just gonna be our wall, and then we're gonna connect it in like so. 1 more block, and then this, all it's gonna be is literally just some logs going across. We're also gonna need some slabs, obviously. This isn't gonna fully work. Connect it in just like so. I actually don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. I don't know what I'm doing. I said I need slabs, and then I just don't go get it, and I start placing it normally. Let me go grab some of those. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of them in the chest here. Maybe not. I actually cannot find any, but it's fine. I guess I can just craft some of them up. Maybe they're over in my other like camp area. I'm not sure. And then we're gonna bring the spruce slabs down like so to kind of give it just like a small going down, just like so. Continue with this, and then somewhere in the middle here, I do want to do another log, I think. And then from there, we're gonna bring this down a little bit more. I feel like it should probably be there, not where I originally placed the first block. And then if we just connect it in just like so, we're gonna obviously need a lot of fences, but let's take a step back, and I do like that. It's simple. It needs a little bit of work, obviously, but I do really like it. Also think it'll look a little bit nicer if I did something like this. Same thing probably on this side. I hear some zombies, though. And, of course, Jimmy's in there stealing my bed once again. I should really invest in his own bed so I do not have to share one with him. You know what, Jimmy? I'm going to do that right now, actually. I really, really hope I have some wool in here, which I have 2 white wool, but it's not enough. So, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but tonight I need you to move. We have 13 fences in here, but that's not going to be enough. So let's put some sticks in the center, and then these on the outsides. Hopefully 22 will be enough. I'm not really gonna add a gate because it's a horse, so he could probably just jump out, and I don't know how to do this. Okay, wait, that is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be like this and add it in all the way around, just like so. And I don't hate this. There is a few things I would like to do, though. I want to bring some slabs here, and I would like some trapdoors. So with the very limited spruce that we're running down to, let's quickly grab some more of those. Let's grab some trapdoors. I'm gonna need quite a bit. 12, that's a good start. Let's grab 12 slabs as well. And then we're gonna bring the slabs down like that, just to kind of shape it out a little bit. And then I want to do some, like, I don't know what you'd call these, but support beams kind of around these. I did not mean to place that one there. I meant to place it right there. I can break that one. And then we might do some up here as well, like there, 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 and there, just to kind of shape everything out. And I actually don't hate that. We might do a little path right here, kind of connecting down. And if I have any slabs, we can do that. And then we are just going to walk it over to here. I should also probably clean up a lot of the snow so I can connect my like doorways and my walls with my path. I'm also going to need kind of a few more slabs. I'm going to just do 2 right there for now, and then we can bring this in. And there we go. We got a path. Oh, my happy gas is done growing. I don't know how to make a saddle for you, though. I think I need some leather. So I need you to stay here. We're going to need kind of quite a bit of leather. So let's feed all of them. They should give me 2 more baby cows. And then, actually, okay, before I kill them, I'm going to go run into the... That froze over. That is not what I meant to happen. I'm going to go run in, check around for any cows, see if I can get any leather like that, or from any chests in here. And then if I can, that's what we're going to do, so I don't have to kill any of my cows there, because I would rather not. And I guess on our little mission, we might as well grab a bed for Jimmy, because he always is basically moving in with me anyways and stealing my bed, so I would just like to grab him one. And oh my goodness, is this... There's an igloo right here. Is this the one with like the thing right below it? I don't think it is. That's unfortunate. I also have so many snowballs that I do not need on me, and there is powdered snow here. I do not like that. There's actually quite a bit of powdered snow here. We're gonna hop on these carpets as like a way out. See if I can make the jump. I did. Okay, we're good. I don't know how I made it in here. I'm surprised there is not actually a little ladder going down here, because I thought that's what this is. And I also know for a fact I do not need this many snowballs. It's not like I can't just find a bunch around anywhere I go. Come on, I'm really hoping that there's a cow somewhere around here. I'm unfortunately not seeing any cows around, so I think we have to do what I don't really want to do, but it's got to happen. Also, there's a chicken right there. I could probably bring him back and move him in with my other chickens, but I'm not going to do that. Also, kind of want a little, like, walkway between these two so I don't have to fall in this every time. Also, do have an egg. I did not mean to have that. Oh, he looks so happy. That's adorable. We're going to throw an egg in there. There we go. We're going to... No. You guys cannot escape. We're gonna sneak in here, grab all the eggs, and see if we can get lucky, which we do not. And then I am sorry, Mr. Cows, but I have to do something. I need leather. It's nothing personal. Okay, I got 2 pieces. That might actually be enough. I need to quickly Google and see how much it takes to make one of those. And I also want a saddle. And where are you going? Why'd you go in there? Here, I'm gonna grab these. So you come over here. I don't want you to grow up under there because you will die, baby gas. I was wrong. I actually need 3 pieces of leather for both. So we're only gonna do 1 for now. I'm gonna kill 1 more cow and hopefully, okay, he dropped me some. That's perfect. And now we're gonna quickly come in here. I think to make a saddle, all it is literally 1 piece of iron and 3 leather. So I'm assuming it's 3 leather and then 1 piece of iron or something like that. Okay, it's just like that. Perfect. We have a saddle. We can go tame that horse that I saw earlier now. And actually, I don't even know where that horse went. I remember I did see him around here, but I don't know where he is now. I don't know. I really can't find him. I remember him like being right over there. I might just like put the saddle on to the to the goat and see if I can ride him. But I'm not really seeing a horse around here, so we might give up on that plan. I don't know. I would really like to get one. I just don't know where he went. And there is a spider here. That is not exactly what I want. Okay, actually, string is gonna be really useful. I could go fishing if I didn't have everything freeze over instantly. And I should head back and give Jimmy his new bed because I did grab one, but I never put it down for him. Guys, I made it back and I was expecting Jimmy to be in my bed. I don't know where he went and now I'm kind of nervous because I like Jimmy too much. I don't want him to get lost in the forest. I do see a zombie out here though. Actually, there's 3 of them plus a creeper. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I just need to deal with you guys all very slowly. Now the creeper, that's the one I'm most worried about because he could just blow up my base if he really pleased. Please stop. Thank you. I regret making the saddle instead of the happy gas because now I can't even find a horse, but I can't even ride you with a normal saddle, I don't think. I should make a lead so you can't escape me. Let's actually go see if we have any more string in here. We do have 4 pieces. This is perfect. We are going to craft up some leads. And then, where'd you go? You are right here. We are going to tie you up right there. Now, you stay there. Once you grow up, one day I will get a saddle so I can ride you. I genuinely cannot get over how adorable these things are. Like, the noises they make and just how they look. They look so happy and they're just cute. I don't know. I do actually want to kind of connect in this last little bit right here. And so I can have a way back to over there and to the chicken coop. We're gonna connect it in right here. It's gonna be kind of a wider one because I also want it to go that way. And this water, I think I'm gonna make an infinite water source over here somewhere. Probably just right back here. Let's make a little hole in the ground and then we're gonna need some torches around it so it doesn't freeze. Throw in there and throw in there. That should be good. And if we just break this open, we can grab the water bucket and bring it back here. Actually, I'm really curious if my cows can actually be bred yet. I think they can be. I think it's just been barely long enough. So let's actually test this really quickly. Let's grab our wheat. And are you guys hungry? You guys are. That's perfect. I guess I probably don't need this wheat. I could put that back. And now let's just do a lot more terraforming. Do I actually have some more dirt in here? I do. That's perfect. We are going to work on our path connecting the 2 places because right now it works, but I would like to upgrade it a little bit. And for this, I'm going to need quite a few things, honestly. I'm going to need quite a few slabs. Let's craft all of those up. We got a little bit over a stack. And now we can just start taking this to go down. And then the reason we have the slabs is for any like elevation like this. Now we have it easy to get up and down. And there we go. We should also probably connect in a path right here to the cows. Just something like that. Now we have like a full path system around my base. I might want to do something over here though. It looks really, really plain. But that is not what I want to do right now. My main goal right now is literally just to get a path going from point A to point B. And I don't want to waste all my durability and my nice diamond shovel. So we're going to go make an iron one or 2. I don't know how many we're going to need. We're going to start with 1 though. So let's just quickly get that crafted up and then we can just kind of put that in our inventory and put that in its place. And I'm obviously gonna have to clean up all of the snow so I can actually make my path go through here. And then we're just gonna continue along, shoveling all of this all the way down. I think we're definitely gonna need another shovel. We might probably just do stone. I made an iron one because like, well, 1 iron one has a lot more durability than 1 stone one. So let's just start there. But oh boy, was I wrong. We are gonna have to go get another one yet. And all of this, I want this to be just dirt blocks here. All of this though, we might just, actually that is already dirt. Never mind. And then going along here, a lot of this is gonna have to be taken out and built up, which is completely okay. Like honestly, we've hardly made it anywhere and my shovel is already almost completely broken. I'm gonna have to do a lot of changing out some dirt here just to get this. And I also need to break a lot of snow, and there goes our shovel. I'm gonna go make like 2 or 3 more stone ones. And oh my goodness, my inventory is completely full of snowballs. Let's just empty it all out. And I have to remember, where does this path actually go? I think it goes up through here and then it's up this way, which, yes, it does. Okay, before we go get the shovels, I'm gonna just do some slight, like, terraforming so I don't have to do it all later. I'm basically just trying to get everything kind of built up so I can just basically shovel it when I get back. Obviously, it'd be a lot easier to do all of the snow if I had a shovel, so I'm trying to avoid most of it, but I think we're actually pretty good. I'm gonna go back and get the shovels, and then there might just be a few final touches to do. I just got the shovel made, and I was walking back, and I heard a chicken lay an egg, so we're gonna throw some of these. Okay, we got one baby chicken, and only the one, unfortunately, but there's still one extra chicken for the coop. Now we can get back to work on this. We are just going to shovel and then fill in any dirt like this. And we're gonna kind of push this back a little bit. I want it to be kind of even. And all of this is gonna have to get shoveled. And now I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how I had this before. I think how we're gonna do it is just kind of break this up a little bit, kind of expand it, and then we can just kind of shovel this along, because I want it to go here. I did not mean to look down, that was an accident. Now if we could just shovel like this is exactly how I want it to go, basically along here. A lot of this snow though is gonna have to get cleaned up. Really easy though with the shovel, it's super quick. I'm gonna throw down the slabs. I do hear a spider right below me, which I do not like the sound of. I'm gonna throw those in just like so. I'm also really hoping, I don't know, but as soon as you shovel the ground, I don't think snow can accumulate on it, so I shouldn't have to worry about snow overtaking my entire place. We're gonna keep bringing this at an angle. I'm pretty sure my walkway is over here, so we're gonna have to place the slabs in, and then a lot of... Actually, can I just... No, I can't. I have to break all of it individually, and then I can shovel it. And I made 2 more stone shovels, and they're already both broken. I might just start using the diamond one, but I really don't want to waste the durability on it. Let's quickly run back, grab another, probably 2 stone shovels, because I still have quite a bit to go. And then hopefully that'll actually be enough. And it looks like our pet Ghast is now fully grown. It looks like he is having a little bit of some struggles, though. If you guys have a name for him, let me know down below. I am going to definitely need a name for him. But that is not the job at hand. I need some more shovels. Let's grab the stone and the sticks. 2 more of those. And now hopefully this is actually enough. Finally made it back here. Let's just get back to shoveling. I gotta get this all changed out for the paths. And there's a lot of extra dirt here. Or not, a lot of extra snow I'm gonna have to clean up. Also, a little bit of dirt I'm gonna have to push back, which that's gonna be fine, honestly. Thinking just like this, and then shovel all of that. I'm gonna go back and shovel. Hopefully it doesn't start snowing. I just want to get the entire walkway fully done. And there we go. We got it all shaped up. I just kind of have to go along and shovel it all, but I broke 1 shovel just cleaning dirt and snow along the way. So that definitely means I'm not gonna have enough here to get the rest of this. I'm gonna have to go craft a whole nother one. But I guess let's just see how far this one's gonna get us. And of course, we made it quite a bit of ways. We just have a little bit longer to go, but my shovel did break. So let's go craft another one of those up really quickly. And I probably do not need all these snowballs. We're just gonna throw them out. We don't ever really use a ladder anyways. They should despawn by the time we actually have to use it, which is hopefully never. But let's just craft up 2 more shovels. I want to be safe. I do not want to have to come back here again. And then we should be able to finish out the rest of this. I hopefully think 1 shovel should be enough, but you never know. I thought the first 2 would have been plenty after the iron one, but it was not. No, but this one definitely will be. We only have a little bit left to go. And there we go. We have a now fully functioning path between the 2, so it's super simple to transport stuff back and forth, which is really nice because I was finding it really annoying to go back and forth every time. And then I would like to go around and kind of pick all of this stuff because I could probably breed all these pigs. Oh my goodness, there are so many of them. I want to breed them all, and then I think I'm going to thin out the herd. Got a lot of wheat. We'll be able to use that for the sheep, and then all of these potatoes we're going to use back here. Hopefully this is enough potatoes. I already fed them like 5 pieces. I only have... Okay, I'm out. I should probably go grab the carrots that I have up in the chest up here right after I finish feeding all of these guys. Let's see, did I miss any? I did actually miss quite a few of them. I am feeding quite a bit extra. But now this means that I have to actually kill some of them because there are way too many in here. They are crowding. I'm sure they're going to start entity cramming soon. So let's just hop in here, crit them ever so slowly. I don't want to accidentally hit one of the baby pigs because they are going to grow up and refill the pen. This is going to take me a little bit. I am not really a fan of this. You know, instead of killing all of them, I probably could just get them a bigger pen, but what's the point in that? I could probably use all the food. There are plenty of them in here. There, we're going to kill probably just a few more. I'm already up to 40 though, which is insane. We're going to kill 1 more, and then once all of these grow up, we'll be able to breed them and it'll work perfectly. I have 50 of that. Plus, I haven't even touched the button before, so I think I'm good. Plus, we got a lot of XP from this. We're already up to level 32. If we had an enchanting table, this would be so perfect. I also kind of want to get that cooking, so might as well throw that in there. And another good thing, it looks like most of these trees are actually fully grown. We are going to chop most of these down. Just like so. We're going to use the auto tree chopper to do all of the work. And we're just going to keep walking down the line just like this. I'm going to need quite a bit of this because I want to do another big wall around this plane as well. And literally, as I'm saying that, another tree in this row grew, which I'm not going to complain about at all. We have 2 stacks, almost 3. And oh my goodness, that tree just grew on top of me. Okay, I'm going to plant down another row of trees here. I have quite a bit of saplings and I'm going to need quite a bit of wood for the wall I want to do around this place. I don't know where else I'm going to plant the rest of these saplings though, so they're going to go in here for now. I don't really need that stone shovel, so those are just gonna go in there. And I guess some more trees are growing, so I should probably go farm those up. I think though, before I do a wall around this plane, we are gonna have to do something a little bit differently. I'm gonna kind of clean. Actually, I want to bring all of this wood and everything back over to my other place. I also want these seeds so I can breed my chickens. And let's head back over there. I want to do another little pen over there, probably for another animal or something. And I'm not gonna lie, having this path is one of the best things ever, because now every time I was going back and forth, I was like guessing where the path was because I didn't exactly remember, but now I have a full path I can just follow whenever I need. It is one of the nicest things and one of the fastest things I've ever done. And I really should have grabbed those shovels in the chest because now I kind of want to clean up this space here, so I'm gonna have to use my diamond one, unfortunately. Also, I don't know what to do with that little happy gas. I might just leave him there. He looks pretty happy. And then I want to do just a little shack right here, so we're gonna go probably a log right here, and then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so another one right there. And these are gonna have to be like 4 tall, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay, wait. Actually, that's perfect. That is the same height. And I accidentally just chopped down the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Should be a 5-block gap. And then we want another 5-block gap this way. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then block right there and block right there. We're going to bring these also up to the 4 blocks tall. Water bucket clutch. Don't take damage. And then get this one up to the same height. And now for the roof, I'm probably going to do a spruce outline. And for the walls, I want to do, honestly, I kind of want to do a diorite inside walls. So we're going to take that off because I changed my mind. I want to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a spruce slab roof just like we did over there. And for this little side piece right here, we're going to take our little water bucket and just basically go up into the center. I honestly kind of want this to be a little bit taller, so we're going to make a few slight adjustments. It's going to be a full block, and then it's gonna be like this, like that. No, that looks really stupid. We're gonna go back to how it was normally. I don't know how it was normally, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's something like that, maybe. And then wait, it's supposed to be like this. The center would be here, and then it would be like, nope, it's not exactly like that. This needs to come down 1 block. That needs to be like that. And then now that should be normal. I just have to take a few blocks off the bottom. I'm gonna do that now right before I forget. And then we're just gonna come back up here with the water bucket and finish an outline. Outline is just literally gonna be the spruce all the way around, doing the exact same thing just back here, which I'm gonna have to break a few of these spruce blocks. We do need some more slabs though, so let's just craft up a few more planks, and then those are just going slabs. I should just make a whole bunch of slabs so I'd never have to do it again, but I don't know why I don't. And we're just gonna keep bringing this up until we get to the center block, which should be right there. And then over here, we're gonna connect this in and build it up. There we go. We got that fully outlined. I think I want to do, the deep slant for the center, just like I always do for all my other builds. And then for the walls, I want to do diorite, I think. So I'm gonna have to go underground and farm some of that up because I don't think I have any in here. I can quickly check though. Yeah, I don't have any diorite, but I do have some deep slate. So we're gonna get that done so we can just get this filled in right away. We're gonna take about half of that, make it into some deep slate brick slabs, and fill this in. There we go. We got that filled in. I'm needing to bring that up like that. I thought that looked a little bit weird. We got it fixed now though. And now we need to go get some diorite to fill all this in. Obviously though, I do not want my inventory being full, so let's just kind of throw a lot of this stuff in here before our little mission. I also forgot I do want to breed the chickens before I leave. We're just gonna quickly sneak in here. We got 7 eggs, so that should get us another chicken as well. I want to feed all of them, and then we're gonna sneak out and throw all of the eggs in. And we did not actually get a single chicken from those eggs. That is unfortunate. We have our diamond pickaxe. This is all we should need. We don't need a lot of diorite, so we're just gonna head over and see what we can all find. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, down here in this little staircase I made, there was a diorite vein somewhere. I don't remember how far down it was, but I thought I do remember one. If not, I could probably just go over to the other cave that I was in earlier, and I'm sure I could find one there. And here it is. We're gonna probably grab just 2 stacks. I do not want to be here that long, and 2 stacks should be plenty. Like if I ever need any need diorite for anything else, I'll have enough. So let's just get to work and get this collected. Well, there we go. We got 2 stacks. We got a little bit extra, which I'm not going to complain about. Let's make our way back out of here so we can fill in the walls for this little structure that I'm going to work on here. This means that I have to go up the very, like, it's very unsettling, I guess, to go up this. Like, I get really dizzy just with how many circles that you have to go up while going out of here. And I think, honestly, I want to do polished diorite for this. So let's just try it, I guess. Start filling in these walls. I don't know how exactly we're going to do this. We might do like a big window like that. And then this front, we are going to do a little bit of like an archway door. Just like that. I don't know. We'll get that in a second. I just want to get all of the walls filled in. I'm going to need quite a bit more of this though. Let's grab another half a stack. And let's see if I can finish filling in this. We're going to just do a window like that. And then this side is also going to be a window. I don't know if I'm going to do a 3 window. Actually, we'll do 2 small ones, but you know, you don't really need them because you're looking straight into a tree. But that is fine. That doesn't matter. It's more of the thought that counts. And I also want to get something like that just to give it a little bit more shape. And then we are going to bring the path all the way in, connected like so. And then there's a few things I need from inside the house. I want to grab our windows if we have any. Okay, we have windows in there, and then we're gonna need some fence gates. So let's grab the sticks that we have, and we actually do have some fence gates in here. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna craft any up. Throw the fence gates in just like that, and then we're gonna come in here, place down a few torches so it's not so dark. And then we're gonna fill all of this in with the glass. And there we go. It's not much, but it's something simple, and I do really like it. But you know what I have just recently realized? We are missing one of our best friends. Jimmy has not been around in a very long time, so we're gonna go and look for him. We're gonna see if Jimmy just decided he wanted to go back into town. And where are all these chickens coming from? Did you guys escape from my little pen? Wait, I need to go make sure I close the gate and they're not getting out. It is closed. And there are a bunch in there. We're gonna throw the extra 2 eggs. Still no chicken out of eggs. That's like 9, I think, in a row with that one. And I need to find Jimmy. He should be somewhere around here, I think, because he had his job with these cauldrons. So I'm sure he just got to work, and then maybe a zombie scared him or something. So I just need to find him. You know, if we can't find Jimmy, this is honorary Jimmy number 2. But I'm hoping to find Jimmy. I kind of miss him. Wait, is that Jimmy right there? I see he's in a work outfit. Is this him? I don't think so. I think that's a blacksmith and not a leather worker. There's a farmer over there. That's not Jimmy though. I did not find Jimmy in the town. We are going to make a little loop around all of the walls to see if I can spot him anywhere outside of the walls. And where did this zombie come from? I hope he did not get to Jimmy. I've unfortunately made a full loop around the walls and I cannot find Jimmy. I don't know where he went. So I guess rest in peace, Jimmy. We have to go get another new Jimmy. I think that's my goal. I'm going to go capture, or not capture, but more so save, because I think he's stuck down here. I would like Jimmy number 2. So, don't mind me. I'm just gonna break the snow that you're stuck in, and then you should just come with me this way. Yeah, keep coming this way. I have a new home for you. It gets kind of lonely when you're surviving a plane crash. So, I want a friend. Come on, Mr. Jimmy 2. Oh, there's an egg up here. I'm gonna go grab that, actually. Don't think Jimmy number 2 wants to come this way. Or he can't. Oh, okay, he's going. Okay, wait, this is good. Okay, we're gonna get you a block. Oh, wait, you're actually grabbing one already. He is automatically pathing it, so he's gonna have the same job as Jimmy as well. Let's kind of just break these cauldrons and move them a little bit closer so he comes this way. Now, come here. Come on. I know you want the job. I need you to be my second Jimmy. Looks like Jimmy 2 has found another cauldron. We're just gonna break that one. I need you to come out here, Jimmy. I got you a different job I know you'll love. Gonna throw that one up there. He's gonna grab that job. And then if you just keep coming with me, you're gonna love it. I promise. Gonna throw another one down right there. No. Come back, Jimmy. Come back. Just keep going this way. Now you're in the bounds of my base. Gonna break that one. I would like to get you into my house if I can. So we're going to break that. Place one there. Oh, he has found my stonecutter. No, Jimmy 2. You need this job. We're gonna put one inside the house. He's gonna grab this one. I'm gonna break it. He's gonna walk inside, and now I can't hold him here, but I can put down a cauldron. That's gonna be your new job site. That's your bed right next to it, and now I have a friend. I could also probably move him into that building if I wanted to, but I'm okay with him being in here as well. I think the next thing I want to do, just to kind of like make my little base here a little bit better, is I want to start a little farm here. So we're gonna throw down a water block. We're also gonna need a torch, actually. I didn't even think about that, but I have an idea. For this idea, there is a few things we're gonna need. We need some iron, and then we're also gonna need our stone cutter, which is right here. And if I have any stone, I have 1 piece of stone. That is actually perfect. I need a stone brick wall, and then I'm also gonna need a shears for some leaves. Then we're just gonna quickly grab like 2 leaves. That's all we should need. And then we're gonna just try and get this leaf lined up perfectly. So if I go here, I'll be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should get that. Really, let me break that leaf. And if I place it there, it should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should get that. We're gonna patch that in, waterlog it. And then if we do a stone brick wall with a torch on top, it shouldn't freeze over. I don't even think it could freeze over since it's in a waterlogged block already, but I don't know. And I'm probably gonna want to do another one up here, but I don't have another stone block, unfortunately. I think for this other one, we're just gonna grab a deep slate brick wall. That should work pretty well. We're gonna need some water though. I don't know if I made an infinite water source here. I think I did. Then we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna need our leaf. We're going to throw that in the ground, and then with a little torch on top. Now I just need a hoe, get all of this hoed, and then we have a nice little garden here. Should also probably grab any seeds I have in here. I don't see anything. I have some wheat seeds in here, and do I have anything else? I do not. Then we are just going to kind of start hoeing everything in, I guess. I think all of this should work. I'm not gonna lie, I do not want this to just be flat here, so I'm gonna kind of just shape this up by breaking a few of these, and then we're just gonna start planting all of this in. We do not have that many seeds, but we have enough, I guess. And then let's just bring all of this in. I want to get it all planted, probably up to about there. I'm gonna have to run over to the other base. I want to grab some more crops to plant. Over here, we got a potato done. We do have some carrots, which I kind of want to leave. I'll grab like 2 to go plant over there. And then is there anything else done in this garden that I can grab? There are some potatoes. We'll happily be grabbing all of those. There's also some seeds. There, we got 34 potatoes and a few more wheat seeds. We're gonna go plant those down over there. We can come down here. I want to plant all the wheat on the bottom just because it's what I have already planted down here. And then on the top, I think we're gonna just do the potatoes. I'm gonna let all that grow. I think I want that to all be wheat, so we're just gonna wait for it to grow, and then I'll replant it, so then everything else I have can just be put away into storage. And I have no idea where Jimmy 2 went. He might have... No, he's right there. He snuck out behind me. I went in the door, and he snuck out behind me. Also, I did not know this, so the villager's asleep, but when I try to go to sleep, it says you can't yet. So that's kind of cool how villagers can go to sleep sooner than you. Now, where's Jimmy 2 wandering to? He just walked out of the house, went and said hi to the cows. I think he might be going to go say hi to all the animals, or he's admiring the wall. I don't know what he's doing. So I want to see if there are any eggs in here for me. I'm gonna sneak in, grab all of these, and then throw them all down. I should be getting a chicken at least from one of these. Okay, there we go. We got one. Now, Mr. Chicken, I need you to move. I want out. Oh, he dropped me a chicken from me punching him. I am so sorry. Guys, this is bad. I went inside, I cleaned up my inventory, and we lost Jimmy. We don't know where he is. He last seen staring at this wall. He might have wandered out. I don't want what happened to Jimmy 1 to happen to Jimmy 2. Please come back to me, Jimmy 2. Guys, I found him. Jimmy 2 has been acquired. He is just stuck under this tree. I will help you out, Jimmy 2. Don't you worry. Are you Jimmy 1? I don't know which one you are. I'm not gonna lie. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing though. And for me, I think I want to go explore the Nether again. So we are going to make a few upgrades to our entire setup. We're gonna make a new diamond axe, a new diamond shovel, and we're just gonna get some whole new diamond tools. Start out with the diamond axe. We're gonna throw that there. We do want a diamond sword just in case. And then do I want a diamond chestplate? Honestly, I think I do. We have 5 diamonds left, max diamond gear, and some pretty dang good tools as well. We got enough food. We have everything we should need. Let's go quickly explore the Nether. I do want to refill my bucket. I know you can't like use water in the Nether, but I just want to do it so I don't forget later. Actually, before I go, I do need to breed my cows. Should have a bunch of wheat right here. There we go. We have a bunch of happy cows. Now we can actually go explore the Nether. I guess let's just start this mission. Let's run back here to our Nether portal. I can see the purple through the leaves, which just looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let me make sure I get my shield out so when I go through here, I'm safe. And then we're gonna start by exploring this. We're just gonna take or walk down here, and then we're gonna explore through everything. I do not need any more blaze rods, so we're gonna leave those. Gonna run over here because this is kind of where it expands to. At least I hope. I keep being shot at by a bunch of blazes. Please stop. I'm just trying to figure out how to get farther in this fortress, which I believe is just right over here. And perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. I want some of this. Ooh, a diamond and some copper horse armor. If only I could actually find a horse. And what do we got down here? If we could also find some nether wart, I would also be pretty happy with that. There's a chest way behind me, but I hear some stuff, so I'm looking kind of scared. In here, we just got copper horse armor and golden horse armor. Golden horse armor actually surprisingly is way better. I thought copper was better than gold for durability and stuff. Ooh, never mind. Don't need the gold. I just got a diamond horse armor. We're gonna grab that. And of course, there is a blaze rod in my way. This is the end of this though. We're gonna turn around and head the other way. This entire fortress is really, really huge. I don't know where to go first. Okay, we found another chest. We got rib, a smithing template, which is really good. I'll also happily take the gold. That can be used for some golden carrots. And what do we got in here? Just some iron. The iron horse armor I do not really need. And you know what I just realized? Gold horse armor is actually better than iron horse armor. I think that is the only thing that gold is actually better than iron at. Also, I don't have any blocks, so I have to dig my way around this. But I do see some nether wart on that side. Here we go. If we actually want to ever do any brewing, we now can, which is going to be super, super nice. Let me grab the soul sand so I can actually grow some of this at home. And it looks like there is a blaze that's wanting to kill me, but that's okay. Okay, that's actually the end of it. I was gonna go explore that way, but now I'm just being shot up by a bunch of blazes. Okay, calm down, guys. Calm down. I went to the wrong side. This side is the way I came from, and now I'm completely lost. I'm pretty sure... Okay, so this entire wing is done. What about this direction? There is a chest here. Got some obsidian. I do not really need the golden horse armor, so we're gonna leave that. And over here, there is some more nether wart. We're gonna grab that. We don't really need the more soul sand, though. Got another chest here with some iron and diamonds. I will happily take that because I used so many diamonds just before this. I feel like this actually has so many chests in it. This is like chest number 5 or number 6 for me. I don't know how many. That's a dead end though. I gotta turn back and run the other way. We're gonna take the staircase up and oh my goodness. Okay, please don't be angry at me. Okay, they're not. Thank goodness. The skeleton accidentally shot the pigman and I thought he was angry at me. I would have been very, very angry if that would have happened. Let me just deal with you. I think the pigman probably dealt with the other one though. Up here. I've actually been up here already because that chest is empty. So we're gonna head back down and then instead of going that way, there's another staircase that goes down. Let's go see where this takes us. It literally takes us nowhere, just to a dead end. Oh my goodness. Look at this baby pigman. Why does he look like that? I've never seen a baby pigman that looks like this before. It's definitely part of my mod pack, and he looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I am thinking I'm done with this, so we're going to leave and go explore something else, I'm hoping. At least, okay, maybe there is something else we can go explore. I just need to deal with the wither skeleton first, and then I can deal with the normal one. I'm really hoping that just one of these drops me a wither skeleton skull. Yeah, I think we're gonna be done in here. There's not really anything else. I've explored majority of this. We are just gonna go back to the portal. We might go the other direction though and explore some of that. And I'm being shot up by a blaze. Please stop. Let me just go away in peace. And look at that. A lot of these trees are actually done. We're gonna go around and collect some of these up. There's also another wandering trader here. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that there is another person here. He does not really have anything good. He has some dye, some flowers, I guess, and then, you know, that's basically it. So he's not that much use to me. We are just going to leave him be, I guess, and we're gonna continue back, just chopping down all of these trees. We're gonna continue this line of trees, I guess, down to there, and now we have all of these as well. You know, another thing actually with this is with the smoke that I made with the campfires, those are gonna help me be spotted a lot easier if anyone's trying to find me. I'm still really holding out hope. Maybe one day someone will fly along and see all the smoke and the giant SOS sign that I made. There's also a few things done over here. Actually, I think it was literally just 2 potatoes, which is still 4, but there is also some wheat seeds, which I want to plant over there somewhere. Let me come down here, plant those 2 seeds, which is absolutely perfect. And I remember seeing a bunch of chicken eggs when I walked by. So stay in there. I'm just going to pick up all of these, throw them all down. Let's see how many baby chickens we can get. We only got 1, but we are really starting to get a bunch of chickens in there, which is super, super nice. Now, there is a lot of stuff in my inventory that I don't want. I just like to clean it out, and then I can maybe do some things with it all. Like the nether wart, I do want to start a farm for that, actually. A lot of this other stuff I don't really need. We could do some trims on some pieces of armor, though, which might be kind of cool. Honestly, where do I want to put this field? I have a space there filled. I have all of this. I could do it back here. I could kind of clean up this tree and just kind of fill in this space a little bit, which I think I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to go grab a hoe of some sort so I can break these leaves a little bit easier. Which, speaking of, I'm pretty sure... Actually, I did have one. It's just in the chest at the other base, so I'm just not going to go over there. It's not worth it. I'll just make an iron one really quickly. We have plenty of iron, and it should break it pretty quick. Actually, it breaks it instantly, which is super, super nice. Like, if we just, like, disconnect these 2, maybe it'll just kind of decay. Never mind. I take it back. Here we go. I'm going to have to probably get up there and break most of this manually. I think I'm just going to place my water bucket down and come from the top down. There we go. We got all of that filled out. I want some dirt to kind of terraform this up, and then maybe push this back a little bit, and then we will plant the nether wart here. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart, and all I grabbed for soul sand is just 20 pieces, so we're not going to be able to do a very big garden at all. Let's just try about this size, and let's see if we can fill all of this in, which we cannot. We are 1 block short, so just this back corner right here, we're going to break that, fill it in up front, and then just fill that in like that. And now all of this is just going to get planted in with the nether wart, so it's nice, bright red and colorful. Guys, I was kind of cleaning up a little bit of snow right here, and I kind of like just turned left, threw a snowball, and I accidentally hit Jimmy number 2 with the snowball. And I apologize, Jimmy. I hope you can forgive me. He was kind of a little bit angry with me, I'm not gonna lie. But now that we got that done, I kind of want to go feed the animals again. I'm trying to get as many cows as possible because I would like an enchanting table. I should also probably breed my chickens, but I just don't have any like seeds because all of them are going into this field right here. And you know, actually, with how many animals we have here now, we might be able to get the 3 leather that I needed again. So let's grab our axe, just kind of kill a few of them. I think we have 2 leather already, or maybe it's 3 to 1. I don't know. Let's kill a few more of them. 1 more, please drop me some leather. Okay, you did. I know I at least have 1 piece in my chest. Let's go look. And then I'm pretty sure to make the saddle, I need some wool. I'm not exactly sure what else I need. I think it's wool, glass, and leather. Let's see if I can do this. I'm assuming it's 3 leather on top, and then it's 2 glass blocks, and then 1 piece of wool, which is correct. That means I can ride my happy gas now. I'm gonna kind of clean up my inventory a little bit. I don't need a lot of this stuff on me. And I just have to figure out how to get this on him. I can't reach him, but I think if I come over here with a shovel, grab some snow, he should be attracted to this, and he should come down here, right? He might also be a little bit stuck, so I might have to find another way up there. Just like this. Okay, we are up here, and now if I right-click you with the saddle, I can put that on, and now can I ride you? I can. Okay, I think, though, I kind of have to... Let me go down. How do I go down? I think it's just W. Okay, so it's just like that. We're gonna untie you, and oh my gosh, he has his arms out. That is so cool. Okay, he dropped my lead. Now, okay, 1 second. No. Come here. Come on. Stay down here. I need to go to sleep, and then I will take you for a ride. Uh-oh. Come down here. Come on. Come down here. I know you want to. And Jimmy, be careful. I heard a zombie somewhere. No, come down here. Why are you going so high up? I need you to come down. I'll put the snowball on my... Yeah, come down. Yeah, okay, here he comes. And now I should be able to get on top of him, and I can just fly up. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. I can see everywhere. I can see that there's a bunch of frozen ocean over there, or just like a frozen lake. There's a bunch of hills. I can see over the tops of the trees, which is really, really cool. And this is probably one of the best things. This is what I should have done sooner and not gotten the horse saddle. But I feel like taking care of this guy is gonna be kind of a pain because my area is really small and he is really, really huge. Also, I kind of want to test something. Can you place blocks on him? I don't think you can. You can't. That's unfortunate. Let me attach you to my lead, and then let me just connect you down here. I unfortunately don't really need your services right now, so you're just gonna sit here by your pen. If I could get you in there, that would be kind of cool, but I think you're too big. I think the last thing I want to do for my little base, I don't really know what to do with the space back there, so I'm gonna think nothing. But right down here, I think I'm gonna throw in another farm, just like I have right over there. So that obviously means I have to clean up all of this snow so it's out of my way. And right now I don't have anything to actually plant, but I can at least get it ready. We're obviously going to need a few more leaves, so let's just quickly grab all of those up. And it looks like there's a little cave right below here that there is some mobs spawning. Case in point, right here, this guy just walked out of it, which is how it came to my attention. And there are 2 creepers, I think, or maybe it was just 1. I don't know. It was definitely 2, because that one got damaged when I blew this one up. There we go. There is some coal down here. There's also a few endermen. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna just make myself a little bit of a safety platform, just like so. I'm gonna hop up here, and then I should be able to kill this enderman safely. He is stealing my grass blocks. Please just stop it. Go away. Okay, he did drop an ender pearl, which is nice. I'm gonna hit that one, go into my little safety area, and I think he just teleported above me. That I do not like. Actually, he is right here. He can't... Oh, never mind. He teleported away. Now I'm scared. I think I actually hear 2 endermen, if I'm not mistaken. And one of them is really angry. You know, does this cave back here actually connect in? It does. I see an enderman. He looks kind of angry. Yeah, you can't really do much when you're stuck there. I'm gonna kind of just like hop up here, look this one in the eyes, if I can, make him angry, place a block there, and he should hypothetically fall in. And then he won't be able to hit me, and I can hit him as I please. Here we go. We ended up getting 2 ender pearls, which is not as many as I was hoping for. Also, I want to make sure I get this all lit up. That's the main reason I came down here. There is a zombie down here, though. Also, there is some coal. We might as well grab it, because I can make some more torches torches with it, and I'm gonna be using quite a bit to light this area up. Yeah, so I was wrong. This cave is actually massive, but it's okay. I'm just basically lighting up the top parts closest to my base. I don't have any mobs spawning up there. I don't really care if they spawn super far down. So we're just running around, placing a bunch of here. I got a bunch of coal too, so I basically, like, I'm not even spending any torches. There's actually another enderman. I'm gonna look him in the eyes and then run underground right here where I was safe before. And then he can't hit me, but I can hit him if he stands still. Please, just stand. Okay. Oh, he is not happy. Where are you at? Okay, you're coming. I'm gonna hide back in here. Just stay there. Let me just hit you. Why are you moving so much? I would like to kill that enderman. I don't know where he went though. He's teleporting around. There he is. I'm gonna look him in the eye so he gets angry with me, and I'm gonna run under here. Actually, I could probably just hide right here because this is too tall, so he can't reach me. I don't know. I could probably beat him even without this because I am in diamond gear. And there we go. We're up to 4 ender pearls. And then we can just throw. I don't need these snowballs. I don't know why I have so many in here. I can get an abundance of them just by walking outside. Ender pearls are gonna go in there. Do I have any other ender pearls? Could I go to the end if I wanted to? I don't think so, unfortunately, but that's okay. And it looks like something, I don't know what it was, but something decided to stomp on my field. So we're gonna get that picked, or I guess rehoed, not picked. And this stuff we're gonna get picked and replanted. We got 8 more seeds, so we are getting a little bit closer to this fully finished out. And then, like I said before, I want to do the same thing, but for this little section here. So I'm gonna need a few things. Also, I have a little bit of wheat. Let's see if I can just feed some cows really quickly, which I can. This is perfect. And then let's just come in here and let's see what we all have. I'm pretty sure somewhere in here I did have some spruce leaves, and I also am gonna want some walls. So let's grab the cobblestone. We can make some cobblestone walls. I'm gonna make 5 because that's how many leaves we have, even though we definitely do not need that many. We're gonna come down here. So this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I did, I think 1 right here, we should be good. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that should be good. We're gonna waterlog that, throw the cobblestone wall on it, and then we're gonna add the torch to the top. I'm gonna have to go get some more water really quickly, so that's my next goal. I'm gonna throw another water bucket right there, waterlog it, and then we're gonna have to add that to the top with the torch, and then all of this should be good, I think. Also, same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all good. I think I'm gonna do 1 more though. There we go. That should be able to hoe mostly everything. Should connect in over here, and then some of these I'm also gonna hoe, but I want to also do some leaves around everything. Also, almost all of this is hoed, or not hoed, but watered, besides like these few blocks. Like these ones are all good, but these 3 aren't. So we're gonna go grab another water bucket. I don't know if we're gonna put something there. We might just use leaves, but we will see. Honestly, if I throw 2 leaves up like that, oh, but I want it there. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of like waterlog. No, I can't do that. I need a waterlog underneath it. Place a water down and then refill that in with dirt, and now everything down here should be able to be farmed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we are good. Then we're gonna go quickly grab a few more leaves because I kind of would like to like outline the gardens in some leaves. There we go. I instantly got like 35 leaves, so this is definitely plenty. We're gonna kind of just throw them down just like that. That's probably gonna, actually, I want this to be shoveled so it's a little bit of a more walking space. And then everything else down here is going to have to be, you know, kind of filled in with some crops, but I want to do something like this just around the rest of it to kind of fill in the space. It just adds a lot to it. Same thing here. We're just gonna kind of throw in some leaves just like so. Might also throw some flowers or some grass in here with some bone meal. And then let's actually jump over here, see if any of these are done. We have 10 potatoes, so we're gonna go plant those over here. I need to expand these as fast as possible because I want to get this one all planted in as well, but the wheat is taking forever on this side. We got 1 more piece, which is 2 seeds, so we're only missing 4 to finish off this bottom field. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna go collect up some spruce, collect up some oak, and we are gonna go place some walls around the plane crash. So let's grab all of our oak, all of our spruce. We're obviously going to need a heck of a lot more, but I have my axes, so I should be good to go collect some. And then I think I'm just gonna run this direction so I'm not so close to my base so it doesn't look so ugly when I cut down some trees. But I think there are plenty of these spruce trees around that I do not have to worry about having enough. Which right here, this is one of the ones we replanted earlier, so we're gonna chop that down. We now have like 2 more full stacks of spruce logs. I would also kind of like to get that replanted just so we have it. And it looks like that one did not want to grow, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna throw down a tree right here and a tree right here. I don't think it's gonna grow because it's right next to this block, but you never know. Here's another tree we broke down earlier. I do not want to use that axe because it's almost broken. We're gonna use our new diamond one, and then we can just go around and collect all this up. Here we go. We're up to 3 stacks. I think I'm gonna do 1 more tree and then combine the 2 diamond axes for the extra durability. This tree right here, we're gonna chop that down down, and actually, no, it did come down. Most of it did come down. So we're gonna plant 4 more saplings in there, call that good. And then if we combine these two, that actually makes a full durability axe. So maybe we're gonna wait a little bit longer. I would like to place down a few more saplings though, just like so. I did not mean to place that water. That was a complete and utter accident. And let's quickly head back. We can start filling in the plane crash area. Quick slight intermission because it's kind of dark out and I'm scared and I miss Jimmy. And every morning, Jimmy always comes out here, looks at the cows, and then he walks that way, either looks at the chickens or just stares at the wall. Today, it looks like he chose to walk into the field though. If you step on my crops, I might step on you a little bit when you sleep. So please don't do that. Anyways, let's go get to work filling in some walls over yonder. I guess this wall is not going to do itself, so let's just get started. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did over there. Basically, just a big outline of these logs. Just going along. I need to fix that. That looks so weird. Then, okay, this is going to suck because all of the snow is making it so I can't really place blocks. Also, I just realized I did like spruce to spruce, but that's okay. No one's going to notice as long as no one tells them. So I just realized how long this is going to take me. This plane is massive, but it's not going to get itself done, so we just have to do it. It just kind of sucks having to work around these trees. I might bring it in a little bit so I can kind of avoid all the trees, or just kind of go in between the trees over there. Also, I should just kind of clean up most of the snow around the edges because it's really annoying. We're gonna do 3 tall. See, oak is the thing I have way less of, so it's like, do I use how much of it do I use? Right here, I just did accidentally double spruce again, but that's okay. We're just gonna need to bring this all the way around. I just did double spruce again. I don't know why. I only do it with spruce. I never do it with oak. And this is a horrible idea to bring it into the trees because now it's so much worse in here. Here's the path we're gonna take. We're just gonna take a straight wall through, just like so. Gotta break the leaf above me and just keep going along like so. There we go. We're down our first stack of spruce wood, and we are almost down our first stack of oak wood. Honestly, I think once I have like 1 more pillar in me, and then that is it for the oak. I'm trying to get back outside of these trees because this is way too much to deal with inside of here. This is just gonna be a little bit taller or shorter. It's just gonna be a 4, and then it's obviously gonna go back to the spruce. We're gonna go back 1 taller just because I don't like having them all the same height. Second stack of oak. Let's see how far this one will make us. As you guys can see, we do have quite a bit of this filled in, and I'm really liking how it looks. It looks exactly like how we have it over our like camp area, except why did I start it right there? Because now I have to go through all of these trees and it's gonna be such a pain, but I guess we have to. I got it pretty far that direction. We're gonna hop back over here and start on this side. And since this is in a tree, this is just one really long spruce start, but that's okay. We're just gonna kind of like send it through the tree, and then on this side we're just gonna pick back up and start with the oak again, just like so, and then just keep going along. I could go a little bit more for the space, which I actually think I will, but I want to stay on this side of the tree. I'm really hoping that none of the mobs can actually sneak in here, which I don't think they can because the wall is pretty big, but it's still something to be kind of concerned about. Also, they could probably just spawn inside because I don't have it fully lit up in here, but we're just gonna keep following along here. Like, I want to just follow along kind of the trees. So like right here, we're probably gonna go across, maybe add like a little bit extra here and then go around, or just something along those lines. I'm trying to make the spruce pillars a little bit taller because they are they're cheaper for me to get instead of the oak. Even though it's way easier for me to farm them, it just feels way easier because I can walk in any direction and break like 2 trees and I get the same as farming oak for a little bit. And for some reason, I'm not paying attention, so I'm actually doing double of the like wood types. I just did double oak right before I did double spruce. I need to stop trying to do that on accident, and we're just gonna keep going around. This snow though is gonna get really annoying. We're just gonna cut this out. That's how we're gonna go along with it, and it looks like it's getting nighttime, which is not good. And honestly, there's gonna be a lot of snow gathered up on top of these walls, but that's not a main concern for me right now. And we are almost out of oak. We're down another stack. We have only 15 logs left. We're gonna do 3 there, and we're kind of in a tree, so I'm gonna do like 3 tall, and then we're gonna go back out. Like, yeah, as I was saying, they can't get through the walls, but they can unfortunately still spawn inside the walls, which 2 zombies decided to do. You're not a fan of this, please just go away. And this is what we have so far. It is looking really nice. I'm happy with it, but there's a slight problem. I kind of ran out of oak, so we're gonna take a slight intermission, but this side of the whole area is a little bit safer. I'm not gonna lie though, these sheep are starting to really make me lag, so we are going to do a slight extermination of a few of the herd. There's just a few too many of them to making me lag, and I just cannot be having that. There we go. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, we don't need, actually no, it's fine. I'll just leave the 5. We got 34 mutton, which that part is really nice. I guess we're just gonna kind of throw in there. I have 37 pork chops. I think I'm good on food for a very, very long time. I'm just gonna throw any of the wool I got in here. I don't really need it for now. We got all of those down, and I kind of would like to do the same thing with the pigs again, but I do want to pick all these, breed the pigs first, and then we'll kill them. Which this pen is just so overcrowded. It's kind of weird. And I'm pretty sure last time I cleaned them out quite a bit. But there we go. I got them all fed. Let them breed for a second, and then I'll kill a few of them. And now we can just go through, clean up for probably a good amount of these. This one's so much shorter, so it's so much harder to just jump and crit them out. Actually, if I just stand in the front, it's so much easier. I'm gonna use my sword though, because it will one-shot. Actually, it doesn't one-shot. I fully expected it to. And it's so much easier to jump up here. With the pigs pushing you around though, it just gets kind of hard. I'm pretty sure pigs drop so much more meat than the sheep do. Because I feel like we killed so many less of them, and we already have 36 pork chops, which I can't cook right now. I think we are completely out of, space over here. I could probably, actually, these potatoes we're gonna go bring over there, and I see some wheat done. I want to go plant those fields in some more. Then we should be able to plant all of this. I'm surprised Jimmy hasn't actually stomped on any of these crops yet. And then with the 3 extra seeds, I'm pretty sure there was 4 open plantable spots, which there is only 1 left, but we do have 1 more thing grown in here. Perfect. Probably gonna throw our last seed on this side as well. And I would also probably enjoy feeding all of these guys. I'm gonna have to go inside and grab a few more pieces of wheat. And there we go. That should be almost all of them. I should really get them a bigger pen because this is not big enough for the cows. Maybe for the chickens it would be. And also, speaking of the chickens, I kind of want to sneak my way in here. There are so many eggs in here. I also kind of want to get out, but this one is in my way. And let's see how many chickens we can get. We got 1, 2, 3. Actually, we're getting really lucky. 5. Actually, that's only 4. Never mind. I can't count, but I did see another egg drop in there. I'm going to sneak in, grab those eggs, throw them, and we got 5 baby chickens from that. That's actually insane luck. I'm also going to come back here, pick all of the nether wart that is done, because why not? It's going to be nice to have the extra if we ever need it. Also, nether wart is one of the best looking crops. I love how bright and vibrant and red it is. But honestly, I am surprised with how much stuff we got done over these last 100 days. We have our little horse pen if we ever get a horse, but for now, it's just like a stable for our happy gas, which does need a name. And over here, we have another shack. I don't know what we're going to put in here yet, though. We will figure that out at some point, just not right now. Then we have these little farms, and not to mention, we have these walls all the way around our little settlement, so we're safer. One thing I do need to do is kind of place some torches around in here, though, because we have some mob spawning issues. I don't know if torches melt cement. No, I don't know if snow can actually melt or not. That's a great question. Well, we're gonna just throw some of these around, so it's actually a lot safer in here. Perfect. And then what else did we do? We have this house, which is not one of my favorite houses, but it's not bad. I kind of like this. It's unique. It's not something I normally do, so I'm really happy with that. And then, of course, we have Jimmy too, because we lost Jimmy number 1, unfortunately. And then we have our chicken coop with all of our chickens. We have our cows, which is awesome that we got all 4 different types of animals, given the circumstances. And then we have this wonderful path that goes from the plane crash to my little settlement that I made over by the village. This is probably one of my favorite things I made because it just makes traveling between the 2 areas so much nicer. I should maybe add some railings to some places in it though, because on some sides there is a giant cliff to it, but that is completely okay. Over here, we do have quite a bit of stuff. We have like our little tree farm. We have a giant SOS sign, which we should probably get cleaned up just in case something decides to fly by. Quickly get all of this broken down, and the saplings, we don't want any of it growing. There we go. We got all of that cleaned up. It's perfect to go if anything decides to fly by. Should make it so much easier to find us if this isn't big enough. But continuing on, we have our early game food source. We have our sweet berries, which was, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a lifesaver. Would not have made it without that. Then here, this is our first shelter that we made, just a little teepee with our bed and our first starter stuff. And then we had this little shack for our first animals, which was the sheep, of course. And we had a little field, obviously, to feed them. And then we had our pigs. But that is going to be the end of these 100 days. If you guys did enjoy, please consider subscribing. And thank you all so much for watching.